Okay. Hi, Bree. How are you? Bree, you're the one that made me want to do a live. I sat there and I watched you up on Gina's live, and I went, I need to have her up here smiling too. Anyway, one of these days we'll do that, huh? Promise, huh? Hi, Shima Raging. How you doing? Long time no see. And Ray, hello again. Mobile Tech, hello again. Hey, there's Joanne. How are you, Joanne? Joanna Anna Bobana, Phi Phi Fofana, Joanna Anna Bobana, you just rock. Yeah, Bree, I was watching a little bit of that, and I went, what? She's up there on I forgot what it said, what somebody said. It looked like the Hollywood Squares. Oh, that's what Maddie said. It looked like the Hollywood Squares, you guys all up there. I went, man, that'd be cool to have her on my live. So one of these days you need to come back up here on my live. So give everybody a thrill and tell how you hate it and all that. Okay? Come on. You can do it right now if you want. I'll drop you the link here. Let's see. Where is the link? Here it is. Well, you might hate it, but everybody loves to see you, though. Let's see. Paste. There. There we go. There's the link, I think. If you want to come up. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but it'd be cool to have you come up and say howdy. No! Literally getting ready to do dishes. So that's cool. We could hear you cussing as you're doing the dishes. Okay, you don't have to, but one of these days I want to, though. I want to do a live with you, okay? Everybody in the chat who thinks that would be a good idea. I'm always going to say, yeah, we want Bree. We want Bree. I don't really have anything. Getting ready to barbecue a steak. All right. What kind of steak, Mo? A good one? I hope it's a ribeye. I hope it's a ribeye, and I hope you like it medium rare, because that's how I like mine. I didn't really have nothing special to have a live about, but I wanted to address that the horizontal and the vertical thing. I made a little clip on my community page, and I put a couple of pictures there. So if you sit there and try to go with your phone and you see those two little things on the side of my head on my picture, that last one is your phone, and that's your orientation. And if you click horizontal, it'll go horizontal. So don't listen to these people that say, YouTube is forcing us to go vertical with our lives, because it's not true. It's just they're making it hard because they want you to be vertical, but the options are there. So if you want to go horizontal, just go to my community page and look at those pictures, and it'll explain it kind of. I do too, Bree, because you see a lot more and stuff. Well, like in this picture, all you see is a bunch of junk from behind me and stuff. But when you're outside and stuff, you show a lot more by going horizontal, especially if you're driving, Ray's still saying hi to everybody. Hi, Joanne. Yep. So anyway, I just can't believe so many people find it hard to do the little things like, go horizontal. I know, well, out of this group, I think Mo gets on a lot. So he does a whole class, so he has to know. Well, he goes through StreamYard anyway, but it's pretty easy to get on horizontal and vertical. You just have to follow the rules and not just sit and panic and say, They won't let you do it. They don't let you do it. Hello, John Clements. How are you? From the UK, I believe. Oh, crap. Phone call. Be back. Okay. Come back. Come back and talk to us, Bree. I'm about to go horizontal and share and snore. Okay, yeah. That's another thing. Yeah, really. You can. That's a good way to do it. I hate sitting there and you're just getting too comfortable. You get on the couch if you have a real comfortable couch or something, and the next thing you know, you fall asleep and it's like an hour or two later and you went, oh, I didn't mean to do that, but it sure felt good while you were doing it, huh? But John Clements, what's it like in the UK over there? Over here, wow, we're going through some extremes in temperatures and stuff. Like, well, I think in Oklahoma it wasn't too bad, and I don't remember where I put my phone. I was going to look it up, but the West is all burning up. California is all burning up again. It's that time of the year where all the fires and crap. So you just look on a map over there, you just see like a big old stream of fires over there. Then you get into like Las Vegas and in that area and Phoenix and all them, and they're like 120 degrees. Oh my goodness, man. How can they be living out there in that, man? I just hope they have good air conditioning, man, or something to keep cool. And then you look in the Midwest, you got this huge, giant, they call it a tropical storm. It was a hurricane. Then it went back to a tropical storm. And now they said it's building up more steam and it's going to hit the coast either real late tonight or early in the morning. And that's somewhere on the coast of Texas there. So hopefully all those people that we listen to on YouTube and stuff, I hope they're all safe down there, you know. So what is on fire in California? All like that place where what's her name, Finding NorCal lives. That whole town's on fire. I don't know if they put it out or if they got rain or it's all gone. But last time I saw a little thing on it, and it's been a couple of days since I looked, but they've got like a string of wildfires and stuff. And they're all in that general area, Northern Cal, Mid Cal and stuff, you know. And then plus that, I don't see how they could do that and the temperature being over 100 degrees. That would be really rough on the fire guys to put that out, man. Yeah, Joanne knows. That's a monster mean storm. It looks like it's going to fill up the whole Gulf, doesn't it? That big circle that I saw, I went, wow, look at that. It's going to get bigger and bigger. And hopefully, Joanne, it doesn't hit no big giant towns, but it's already affecting like a lot of the towns way up in the middle of Texas, like San Antonio and Austin, Texas. They're already getting all kind of rain and stuff. And you know, God help all those people on the coast if they haven't evacuated and stuff. But that's the bad thing about living on the coast. You know, you get those kind of storms that pop up, and you don't really have any choice except for evacuate, or else you have a good place that you know that's going to hold up, you know. But it's kind of rough to sit there and hold up against all those winds and stuff, you know. It's affecting you a little bit also, and you don't even live near the coast, right? You live in Alabama, but still that's right around the big bowl of the Gulf of Mexico. So all those states, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana, all those are going to get affected one way or another. John Clements said it's been dry last few weeks in the 60s and sometimes in the 70s. That's nice, man. That's perfect weather to me. Let me see. I found my phone, so here's what it is here. It's 87, and that's pretty hot for the last couple of days. It's been like in the low 80s, like 83 and stuff, which is, you know, comfortable. But it's the humidity that gets you. Let's see. Like right now, we got 87, but the humidity is 46%. Jeez, man. That's so thick, it makes you like, we used to always kid like, oh, the humidity is so thick here that you can swim through the air over here, you know. You know, because I know if it's 105, 110 degrees, but you don't have any humidity, it's a lot better. But when you have humidity like 46%, geez, it makes it twice as bad. Yeah, Central Alabama. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Joanne, and that gives you guys an idea of how powerful that storm is. She's in Central Alabama. It's already affecting her weather-wise, you know. It's a miserable hot here. Well, don't worry, Joanne. I guess after all this goes down tonight and the next few days, it's going to be a lot of rain. It's already, the last couple of days here, it's been like on and off, real cloudy and stuff. So, you know, something was going to happen, but I don't even know what this hurricane's called. The first one was called Alberto. It just wimped out and became a tropical storm, but this one's called Burley or something like that. They just go through the whole alphabet, I guess. But hopefully everybody stays safe, man. What was I going to say now? I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, everybody still have all their fingers from 4th of July. I hope everybody was safe if they went to do all that stuff, pop fireworks and stuff. I lost the thrill of doing all that a long time ago, and well, really, it's since I've had Yuki. Yuki's been around with me for a long time, so that's the one day that, you know, I won't go anywhere. I just want to keep her safe because she gets real terrified when she starts hearing all the booms and the bangs and stuff. And not only we have people shooting off fireworks here, but they shoot guns and everything else up in the air too. You know, we had Hillary, Hurricane Hillary. Yeah, it's, to me, as you get older and stuff, I love the whole idea of the 4th of July and the celebrating and stuff, but I'm long past, you know, wanting to go out and pop them and stuff. I like to go sit down somewhere where it's real nice and watch fireworks stuff. I used to like to go to the lake. There's a big lake called Lake Texoma. It's half in Oklahoma and half in Texas, and they have some big yachts and stuff. But we used to go down there with my friend's boat. It's just a regular little ski boat, fishing boat. But whoops, I just dropped my drink. But every 4th of July, we used to go down there, and there was this one point on 4th of July where they'd shoot up all the fireworks, and it was really cool because all the boats would be in the water facing toward where they shoot them off. And after they go off, and everybody would either approve or disapprove. If they approved of it, of what they saw, then they would start all honking their horn, bing, all the boat horns. You know, it's pretty cool. At 12 o'clock, it's supposed to be 62. Well, that's nice, man. That's cool weather there. That's sleeping with your window open right there, John Clements. Yeah, I agree, Joanne. You know, the noise and stuff terrifies the animals, you know. So, yeah, our friends over there in Corpus Christi, Adventure America and Jason's Texas Adventure and stuff. I hope they're all safe, man. Yeah, Sabrina doesn't like it, and just think now that she's lost her sight, you know, it must be really terrifying to hear all the popping and noises and stuff, you know. But, you know, it's always nice to sit back somewhere and watch them going off in the distance with an orchestrated show. I don't like the personal, you know, the people popping their stuff off, you know, families and stuff. But I like to see a good show, you know. But it got to 100 degrees today, said Mobile Tech. Is that with low humidity? Please, I'm waiting for you to tell me. It was 100, but it's a different kind of 100. Now she doesn't look like the thunder either. Yeah, I'm happy. Yep. You have to comfort her through thunderstorms. To hear a thunderstorm, they could feel the thunderstorm also. So only 10%. Jeez, that's nothing, man. That'd be okay. 100 degrees with but 10% is all right. Hey, there's Stalls Blues. How you doing, sir? Love to Sooner John and everyone there. Hello. How you doing, Stalls Blues? And I think you're in Illinois somewhere. I don't know how far north or south of Chicago, but what's the temperature like out there where you are, man? Are you safe? Is it raining, hot, cold? What? Joanne said it just got close to 100 here. I think 100 is the limit, you know. We had a stretch. It was a horrible stretch a few years back where it was like 51 days where it would get over 100 degrees, man. We were like dying, but after a while, you just like get used to it. It seems like, you know, like what else are you going to do, you know? But what I was going to say is 100 seems like it's the limit, you know. Your air conditioners and everything can keep it kind of cool if it's 100. But once it gets up over 105, 110 degrees and stuff, then that means even the air conditioners and stuff have to struggle to keep cool, you know. Stalls Blue says, I'm working as usual. It's 71 and sunny. That's not bad, man, 71 and stuff. So that's good. So did I get on the radio on field day? I listened, Mobile Tech. I was waiting. If there was any newbies out there that were trying to make a contact, I was ready. I was concentrating on a 2-meter sideband and 6-meter. I heard a little bit on 6-meter, but I didn't hear anybody on 2-meter sideband. That's what's exciting when you get these new people that have never been on there and they get a hold of a radio at field day and they try it. That's what it's all about, I think. And the camaraderie and stuff doing that. Stahl says, I live 1 hour directly west of Chicago. I work in Milwaukee. Oh, you work in Milwaukee. I bet you say Wisconsin like they do too. You say Wisconsin. Isn't that's where Laverne and Shirley was, wasn't it? Isn't that where they had the beer factory in Milwaukee? The heat index is worse. That's cool. You made a couple contacts on 10 meters. Joanne, you know, back in the old days, they didn't have all this stuff like the heat index and this and that. And now, whenever they do the weather and stuff on the news, they tell you, here's what the temperature is, and this is what it feels like. You know, here's the feels like your actually temperature and what it really feels like to you. And I'm like, what? They just confuse everybody with all this other stuff they add to it, you know. You just say, well, today it's dang hot. Be sure to wear short sleeves. It's hot as heck, you know. Made a couple of contacts on 10 meters on 20 watts. That's not bad. Not bad, Mobile Tech. You got to have a good angle to get out of. Stahl says, home of Fonzie, Richie Cunningham, Joni, and Laverne and Shirley. That's how I say it, by the way. Wisconsin. And you forgot, it was also Mork and Mindy was there for a while. Yep. Nanu and all that. They were on Happy Days for a while, and then they broke off and got their own show also. Still pushing their stupid global warming crap. Yeah, they have to, you know. They have to. They do that every year. They've been saying since, 50s to 60s, about how this is going to change, that's going to change, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, guys, I have to follow TGIF, go to the kitchen, do my dishes. Ray, okay, Ray, I'm glad you stopped in. Maybe you'll be in there listening to us or whatever. By the way, I enjoyed that. You did a short clip of a live the other day when you were out. I don't know if it's some restaurant or bar and some band was playing. That was pretty cool. I'm glad you got to record that and not get any kind of copyright stuff on that. That was pretty neat. There you go, Mobile Tech. Shazbot and Nanu. Hell yes, Mork. Yep, Stalls Blue says, hell yes, Mork. and Mork and Mindy. Remember Mindy? Wow, she was hot. She was the hot redhead. Yeah. And she had a sister too that they brought on the show sometime. They were both nice looking. I worked in the Persian Gulf one summer back in the 80s, and it was up in the high 40s, 115 degrees. Wow. Now that was bad back then, man. You were probably over there when my brother was over there. My brother did some time in the Army over there, and he was over there during the first Gulf War and all that, John Clements. But what I remember is do you remember when they did the invasion of Kuwait, and not Kuwait, was it Kuwait? Yeah, this last time, where they're all going, we got to wear full gear. It's hot as hell, and they had to wear that extra stuff to protect against the toxic fumes and all that. And over 100 and something degrees, and they were like, I was killing them back then. Plus hauling all that stuff, Yeah, no problem, Ray. Come back anytime. Also, I'd like to think that everybody's welcome to come in here all the time, Ray, and speak up and say some stuff sometime. Ray Crum is out there in Ohio, you guys. So if you guys want to follow him, he does some lives once in a while. I try to make my guitar either be like birds or a crickling brook. There you go. Yeah, you remember Edgar Winter, Mobile Tech? He was cool. I was more stuck on Johnny Winter because I loved the way he played the blues, but that's his brother, So Edgar Winter, and what's really cool is when they did the ultimate song was that one Frankenstein. Remember that? And Edgar Winter played that big old piano organ thing that he wore on a strap around his head, around his neck, and he's playing that standing up, dancing around. Joanne says, you do great stuff, Greg. You do, Stahl. You play some good stuff, man. Hey, look, everybody. There's Wandering Gypsy's new mod. How you doing? How you doing there, Dutchman? Good to see you, man. I hope you're okay. I hope that it wasn't more than 120 degrees out there where you are. I know you said something on one of the social media, and I think you said it got up to 115 or 18 or something. Woo! I think if it's my material, I record. They don't give you a copyright. No, they don't. No, but they give you a copyright if they play the song real good. If they're just doing covers, Ray, if they're like just doing, like I did a live a few weeks ago, and I was sitting there just messing around and showing Mobile Tech, and I was playing Hotel California. I got a copyright thing on that. Then later on, I played a couple other songs. Wasn't singing or nothing, just playing the chords, and they gave me copyrights on that. So, it just depends on what they're in the mood for, I guess. They never have wars where there is good weather. Oh, yeah, where are you going to have a good war? Good war there, Mobile Tech, That was when the U.S. was supplying Saddam with weapons to attack Iran. Yeah. Yeah, John, remember when I think it was Iran was shooting, it might have not been Iran, it might have been Iraq, but when they were shooting those Scud missiles and saying they're going to aim at the bases in Saudi Arabia, and they're going to try to get to Israel and all that with the Scud missiles. And those Scuds were like big giant candles, like a bunch of bomb powder and stuff, and they couldn't control it. When they shot those things, they just went up and just wherever they landed, Well, one of the places where they were successful, where they aimed it and it went to it, was the barracks over there in Saudi Arabia that hit the barracks where the soldiers were sleeping. That's where my brother was, but they had heard about it, so they had all evacuated. I don't think they killed very many or injured very many. So, yeah, that's the war he was in. Let's see. 123 in Palm Springs. Jeez. I was in Palm Springs earlier this year on my trip, but it was real nice then. But I can't imagine 123. with my 101 subs, I have no worry of being demonetized a long time before that. Yeah, it's just always better to be on the safe side, Ray. That's all, you know. That's why I mentioned that, you know. But yeah, you know, and it's not even like the hardest person, the roughest people that want everybody to take their music off. There is a group like the Eagles. If you have anything with the Eagles and stuff and play their stuff right away, boom. You know, you can't. You need to take this off, blah blah blah, because they'll go all the way and sue you and take you to court and everything. You know. Dillhole blew up something cool. Well, Joanne, if you haven't followed Dillhole very long, Dillhole has blew up a lot of stuff all the time. He does some cool ones where he makes something with that gel and he glues things together and he blows it up and then he records it in slow motion so you can see all the pieces flying. Crazy stuff. It's pretty cool. Supposed to post the comments. Where are they? Let me see. I don't see that, Mo. Let me see. Hey, there's Troy. How you doing, Troy? We were talking about earlier, man. Talking about you guys earlier. Hope you guys are going to be safe. When is that storm coming in, man? Oh, you just click on the comment? Oh, you just hit show. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I was sitting there looking. I kept looking at the screen and go, where's that thing where you can click all that, you know? So, yeah, you're right. Now that I got it, here we go. Dutchman, I don't know how long you've been listening, but at the very beginning, I was talking about how all these people are saying that you can't do lives in horizontal and stuff anymore. And I think that one of those even was the other day when Wandering Gypsy was on, and she said that too. She said, well, they aren't allowing us to go horizontal anymore, but it's not true. I made a post on my community page, and I took a couple of pictures on my phone, and it shows the layout. And then all you have to do is sit there and hit that little phone thing on the side, and it gives you the horizontal or vertical option. So it's still there. They're just making it difficult for everybody. So okay. Well, if you want to look at my community page, and that's why I did that. That's when. But you know, people keep saying that they're not allowing any more horizontals and stuff, and it's simply just not true. You know. Looks like the main part is going to hit us. Oh, going to hit north of us. Okay, well, let me see. I think that you were around Fulton, so you're down there north of Corpus Christi and all that stuff, right? So it was like gonna go like on the south side of Houston and go up. I don't know what they changed it to now, but the weather is good right now. Good. I'm glad it is, man. I hope everybody's safe, and I hope all the guys down there that, you know, don't get out of there and just take cover and be safe. And I know Jason's Texas Adventures. He posted a couple things about be safe and all that stuff, and that's a good deal right there. Ray, if you use a phone, it should be on any phone that you hit. But you have to do it. You have to do it before you hit the live. Don't get on your phone and go live and then try to do it. Then you cannot, you know, once you get on your phone and hit live, you cannot change the settings. You have to change the settings before you get to that point where it says go live. You get to that thing, and there's like 3 little dots there. One is the little swirl thing, you know, where it goes like that. Then another one is the microphone, and another one is a picture of your phone. And when you hit the phone one, it gives you, that's your orientation. If you hit that once, it makes the phone go this way, and that's horizontal. Hit it again, it goes back up like that. So, yeah, I don't think it has to be iPhone. It's just any kind of phone. So, be sure to hit the like button. That's right. Hit my like button. I'm in Corpus Christi. Dennis is in Rockport, Fulton. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that you guys will all be safe. I hope, hopefully anyway. Let's see. Are you going to stream the storm? Joanne, I'll just bend over and kiss my goodbye. Yeah, there you go. There's some north of Los Angeles and Santa Clarita. There's a wildfire burning, so my son-in-law's fire station. Oh man, that's terrible. That's another place that I went to. I stopped by. I had a good rest there at Santa Clarita. That's when I have one little video of it. Me and Yuki just stopped and stuff, and they had a real cool place to take a break there and stuff. But the thing I noticed about it was the beauty and the rolling hills and the stuff. And I just can't imagine that place being on fire, man. That's terrible. Let's see. I tried to post Ray's link, but it won't let you. Ray, do you have a private account where nobody can repost your link? That might be it. I don't know. John Clements says, I suppose it's difficult people watching on a phone to turn the phone to its side, so that's why they want people to post vertically. That, yeah, and they're pushing it a whole lot also. I guess people naturally, you know, when you have your phone, you're naturally watching this way, so it just makes sense that it's to be that format would be easier, you know. So, but the thing that they don't tell you is when they do push you to do that, they say, come on, get on there vertically. Well, they're doing that. They go, we promise that we'll push your video out there. But what that does is give you tons of trolls and stuff. So you have to have good moderators to be on point, because they'll just come in there, and if you don't catch them, they're going to say all kinds of stupid stuff on there, and they get pretty nasty and raunchy too. And Dutchman could attest to that, because it seems like every time that Wandering Gypsy goes on lately and she's on vertical, they just get on there and just start saying all kind of crap. And that's why he became a moderator up there for Gypsy. And that's a good deal too, because Desert Deb, you know, as good as she is, she just can't handle all of it all by herself, you know. Hey, there's Chris. How you doing, Chris? The Silent Forgotten. I like your new videos and your content that you've been posting lately, there, Chris. Chris is up in Canada, and he does a lot of stuff about, he does like things about the people that have passed away in the movies and stuff, and then he does a lot of stuff on cemeteries and stuff like that. And he's done a couple of them where he's walking through. That's pretty interesting. That's what I was talking to him about. I have family visiting from Georgia. I probably won't be doing much YouTube this week. I might do some video. That's cool, man. That's what the cool part about it, Troy, is we can just do whenever we want to. You know, you don't have nobody sitting there going, post. Of course, you know, I say that, but I sit there and post all the time. But, you know, I figured when I went on my trip, it was like 40-some days or so. I had so much content built up that I said, well, I might as well do something with it. And then on the way back, I started posting, and then I did a video every single day, you know. So, yeah. But it's a good deal also if you want to get your watch hours up and monetize and all that, because I finally did all that stuff, you know. You know, everybody goes, oh, you're monetized. Well, that's good. But yeah, I've been raking in the money with it. It's all nickels and dimes and quarters. So you need a rake to rake it in. No, I'm just kidding, man. But it's cool, though. But once you get monetized, you can't just let off. And then, see, here's the deal. What they go by on YouTube is your 4,000 hours and your subs and stuff, your 1,000 subs. Well, what they go by is the last 365 days on your monetization. So if you hit a spot where you didn't post nothing for 2 or 3 months, then that's gonna hurt you unless you keep posting stuff, you know, and just cover it. And that's why I posted a lot of stuff on my trip, Mobile tech. Yep, I'm getting old. Oh, there you go. There's, I guess, what's his name couldn't do it. Stalls couldn't do it over there where he's at. Them Illinois internet didn't allow him to do it. Oh, here we go. That's cool. That's cool, Chris. I've got more stuff coming off the beaten path, the 18th century. That's what I enjoy the most there, Chris. Silent Forgotten. I like those old cemeteries that are like 1800s, the ones they were buried and stuff. And it's just, they really got into putting, up elaborate headstones and stuff way back then, and that's the stuff that I like. And that's what, now one that you did was pretty interesting where they said a lot of the headstones got knocked down and stuff. So they built that one place in the middle of the place and they just put all the headstones all around, That's not the place where they're all buried, but at least they saved the headstone from being vandalized or destruction, any more destruction to them. So that's good. That's a good thing. You're not modded? Oh, okay. Okay, if I have to get on YouTube. Okay, don't worry about it. I'll make you a mod, okay? I have to get on YouTube though. I'm a second-class citizen. No, you're not. I'll do it right now. I'm going to do it right now. Joanne says, I'm trying to watch. So what else is everybody doing? Is this a long weekend, the end of the long weekend, or what for you guys? How many people still have to go to work? Sorry if you do, but lots of them near me, private property, graves, and abandoned. I might even do some war memorials. Yeah, that's cool too. And I know that you figured that out, Chris, on Silent Forgotten, to sit there and you see some cool ones. Don't post them all at once. I mean, post them okay in your long form video, but you can save a lot of them with your shorts and stuff. So yeah, that's cool. But that's another thing I was going to say. For the people in here that are new that don't know, they do this. You could do this, but it's only through your phone. And what you can do is, I think they even, not just your own videos, but they allow you to go to other people's video if they have that option open, and you hit remix on there. Let me see if that's what it's called. It only works on the phone. It's not through your studio, so you got to get on the phone and do it. And you hit remix, and then you can pick one of your good videos that you like, and just like and you can sit there and it gives you an option to make a short or make a clip out of this, or just save a certain people. That's pretty cool, man. But it's called, let's see. Let me get a regular video. Yeah, there you go. Okay, well, you can't see that. Well, if you just go look on your phone, it says share and remix. Hit that remix, and you can make your own shorts through that. And then also, if you make a short out of it, it also links back to your original video, so they can go back and watch that also. So good stuff. I see dead people. I'm surrounded by the dead. John, wasn't it hilarious to watch Sad and JoJo's premiere? Yeah. The Three Stooges movie, yeah. Because, well, I don't know. They're not. I was gonna say they're not. They're too young to know the Three Stooges, but everybody's seen a little bit of the Three Stooges. Yeah, it was cool music and stuff, man. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's my other short I did. Testing the horizontal. Well, where's my live right now? I don't see my live on YouTube. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is my live right now. There. Turn the volume down. And what was I doing? Oh yeah, here we go. I was making him a mod so he could post links. There you go. Joanne's dropping fairy dust everywhere. Oh, that's cool, man. I saw that one post you did, man, where those little figurines, and they look cool, man. They look like realistic stalls. When you post again, you should be a mod there, stalls. So you're welcome. What the hell was I doing? I don't know what you were doing. What were you doing, Mo? I don't think you listen. Do you watch Sad and JoJo Mobile Tech? Because if you don't, there you go. Stalls dropped Ray's link there. Yesterday, I spent like 4 hours making a vid of fireworks, and something happened. Did not even save it back up. Ah, that's weird. You saved. Did you get some good pop-in videos and stuff? That's the only thing I like. But it's really hard to get real good quality fireworks. You know. Hey, there we go. There's Mr. Brexton from Texas. Hey, Brexton, are you getting any kind of weather or rain and stuff? You're going to get a bunch of rain again this week. So from that that hurricane coming. Texas Adventures with Brexton. Brexton, and also, please go watch my community short thing that I did, and then watch watch my other live thing that I did that said testing the horizontal live, okay? Because I know that you say that your Texas Adventure with Brexton is one that always says that they won't allow him to make a horizontal video. So yeah, watch those and you can do it, man. And if you don't believe it, go see that one short one I did. I did testing the horizontal. I tried to film our Canada Day fireworks, but some mosquito was attacking my screen. I got green eyes and fireworks. But that's cool, man. That would make a good whatchamacallit? A short right there. That'd make a good, cool short. No, I don't know who they are. Well, okay, Mobile Tech. Somebody post Sad Taper's thing for Mobile Tech. Mobile Tech, these are a couple of cool kids. Well, they're adults, but they're in an Oregon area, Pacific Northwest, and they do hikes and stuff, cool hikes going up the mountains and stuff. And they're always posting all kinds of stuff. They post live on Monday, and they also do a live premiere on Wednesday. And they got a pretty good, happy crowd. So check them out. They're pretty good. There we go. Stalls Blues posted Sad Taper right there. And then also, there's JoJo's. Okay. Yeah, and then Mo, I was going to tell you also, Sad Taper is the guy in it, okay? And his girlfriend is JoJo Strums. And she's a cute girl that she plays a ukulele. She's only been playing for since, I think she said 2020, but she plays all these modern songs, all the cool songs that everybody wants to hear anyway. And she plays damn good and she sings and stuff. So yeah, she'll even take her ukulele hiking and stuff, and they'll stop and she goes, "Let me sing everybody a song." And she does real good, man. Yeah, Joanne, I love Sad and JoJo. Yep. But yeah. Brexton, you're being quiet today. I didn't mean to interrupt you about your vertical lives or anything. But Brexton, here, Brexton. What are you, Brexton? Answer me right now. Answer me right now. Here you go. I'm not gay. Don't tell my fiance, but I've got a huge crush on Dave. Yeah, Sad is just a funny guy, man. He's like an incredibly funny guy. Where are they located? Are you Ray? Are you asking where are they located? Sad and JoJo, they're in Oregon somewhere. Brexton, what I was gonna say is here's the link. If you want to come up here and say hi to everybody, come on up here, man. Right now. Right now. You click on that link and you just come up here. Anybody else? Maybe you post diagonally and keep everybody happy. I don't know. Actually, John Clements, I use a StreamYard. This program I use here is StreamYard, and most of my lives are on this. But well, I take that back. I think the last one I did live while I was driving, I was going to the air show, and I did it on my phone, and it was horizontal, and it was one of the best ones I ever did. I went back and watched that, and I went, wow, the picture's so good and stuff, but, I'm in my boxers. Okay. Nobody wants to see you in your boxes, so. Anybody else want to come on up? Anybody could come up if you want to. Ray, you're welcome to come on up. Mobile Tech, you can come on up if you want to. I know you said that you're making dinner or going to have dinner soon. Yeah, my favorite is Freedom Redbird. Yeah, I remember when I used to drag you over there, Joe. I used to sit there. Come on, these people are cool, and now look, you're always there. And then Adventure America says, I got family visiting. Everybody has their excuses today, but that's okay. I scared Bree away a long time ago. When Bree was on here earlier, the very, very first, and I said, I want to get you on here, Bree. I had Bree on here one time, and it was hilarious, man. And she showed me a tattoo that she has on her. I'm making dinner, so I'll pass this time. Okay, no problem, man. Nobody has to come on anyway. So. But anyway, yeah, John Clements, if you use the StreamYard or if you use another program like this on when you're doing lives, it automatically puts you in this horizontal format so you can see a lot of things. So to me, it's just especially when you're driving and you want to do outdoor stuff, horizontal is the best to do because I can't see going somewhere outside and doing a little clip where all you do is see yourself, and I'm not big on showing myself anyway because I'm so ugly anyway. But where's your travels taking you, John, next week? Nowhere, probably, Brixton. I don't think I'm going to go anywhere when it's so hot and stuff. I had a trip planned to go up to the small town about 100 miles north of Oklahoma. It's called, and go to this place, this campground, and walk around the lake. But I don't really want to do it if it's 105 degrees stuff. So we're going to plan on waiting until the weather gets cooler and more do stuff outside there, Brexton. I'm sitting here at work. What does that say? I'm sitting here at work applying for a truck driving job. All right, yeah, that's right. You said you got your Class A. Yeah, man. You're going to make some bucks, Stalls. My younger brother was a truck driver for 12 years or something like that. And he went all over the United States, and he made an ungodly amount of money driving trucks, man. And I don't want to get into all of it. I'll tell you, he got, toward the end, about a year ago, he got a case of vertigo. And if you don't know what that is, it's where you get real dizzy and stuff and all that stuff. And he got that. And luckily, he was at a rest area when it happened. And then after that, he goes, well, the hell with that. I'm not going to drive a big truck carrying thousands of pounds. And then if I get that again, then I'm not going to be responsible, to what's going to happen. So I accidentally cut myself off. But anyway, so he retired and he made enough money and he drives like a 2023 Dodge Ram and all that stuff. When he retired real quick, he had enough money saved up to pay off all that stuff. He paid off all his vehicles. He had a new motorcycle and truck and everything. So, yeah, you're gonna make a bunch of money there, Stalls. So I'll have to. Well, I guess you'll be driving with your girlfriend if she'll go with you. That would be cool too. Don't tell TGIF, but I think she's super duper adorable. She is. She's a cutie. And she just makes you laugh. You know, if you just watch her, she just makes you laugh. Like she did the live with she did a live on the panel with Van Life with Gina. And she's up there and she goes, they started playing these games. She goes, I hate playing games. I hate being up here in the panel because I don't know what to say. Blah, blah, blah. Let me out of here. It was funny. Would you all believe that I almost became a truck driver? I believe it, Joanne. There's nothing wrong with it, man. We're having Chipotle bowls for my video. Cool. Yeah. The solid forgotten. I know exactly what you mean, you know, especially if you're trying to get a shot or something. And then what was cool though on my trip, you know, everybody knows I'm in Oklahoma. I started in Oklahoma. Well, somewhere way out in the middle of nowhere, I meet this guy. This guy, I was out on Route 66 in this place really in the middle of nowhere called Six Greaves Pass. But there's a guy and his wife and this little kid about 10 years old and stuff. And he started asking all these questions about Yuki and all this stuff. And then next thing you know, I would be seeing that this was like in the middle of Arizona. Okay. So the next day I'm going to the London Bridge and stuff. And I hear this voice. He just had to come and say hi to you guys again. And it was a little kid with his mom. And I have a clip of that. I need to post that somewhere. But this little kid, she goes, he had to just come and say hello because he's been watching all your videos, you know, about your trip and stuff with Yuki and stuff. And I thought that was kind of cool. Can I ask what you're doing? Now I have to start over. Thanks. What? She cracks me up. Joanne is super adorable too. And JoJo too. Yeah, Bree's a great person. Oh yeah, I get yelled at, accosted. I did that live where I drove through Slab City. That guy was gonna scream at me and all kind of stuff. I see a lot of women truck drivers on the interstate. Yep, you do. I follow one of them, and her name is called Mother Trucker. You had to say it real slowly, but she does lives and stuff, and she's pretty cool. I like her. I'm surrounded by all these adorable babes. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Joanne, you're making me blush. I relate to TGIF somewhat, that I used to hike a lot. I miss it so much, so it's great to see her videos. Exactly, man. And you know what? Even if she doesn't want to do it, she'll sit there and complain and gripe and say, it's too far, it's cold, it's foggy. But I'm going to get that. I'm going to go and get that waterfall, and she'll be out there. And then once she sees it, there's no telling in her voice that it's fake. She always does. Woohoo! You know, that's what's cool. He sees a cool waterfall and goes, woohoo! You know. Women tend to, let's see, what does that say? Women tend to treat heavy plant better, not go so, okay, yeah, not so fast, but not destroy the transmission. Yeah, I agree. They probably take it easy when they're driving, not like the guys do, but I don't know. I would freak out driving something that has that many gears. What is it, 16 different gears and stuff or whatever it is? Don't tell my fiance, but when I see TGIF's eyes, yeah, her eyes and her smile. Well, Joanne, did you ever used to watch the old trucking where they used to, the Ice Road Truckers? That was a cool show. Yeah, you're right. Mobile tech, she does. She can do that anywhere, man. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. A dump truck business. There's all kinds of stuff on YouTube. You know, everybody's sitting there going, I don't know what kind of, of content to do and stuff. I saw this one content of these people. What do they call them? They call them dumpster divers, I guess. And they go to this one person. There's several of them that do it, you know, and they just go dumpster diving. And one of them just like sticks to all the good stores, and they'll throw away all the stuff that's edible and stuff that's still edible, but it's expired, you know. And I go, what? And so they make videos, and they have more content than me, and they have more subs than me, and they're dumpster diving. Who is this Lizzie chick that died? That was Lizzie Moosey. She's unless you watch Street Outlaws, you wouldn't know Mobile Tech, but Street Outlaws is a racing show where they race cars and stuff. You know, supposedly it started out where they actually were racing off, you know, where the cops couldn't get them and stuff. Then it became a television production where they got sanctioned where they'd be safe and the cops let them race and stuff. But she was one of the girls from a racing family. The Moosey family, I think, is from Texas, and she raced a badass Camaro, and she was a good-looking girl too. Her name was Lizzie Moosey, M-U-S-I, and she was something else. Well, you know, granted, her mom and dad, you know, probably supported her and helped her build up the race cars and stuff, but she was a good racer, man. People would dread when they have to go up against Lizzie. Yeah, Lizzie Moosey. That was really sad. She died of cancer, and she just announced it like probably less than 2 years ago about the cancer and stuff. And then one day, a couple of weeks ago, they announced that she had died, you know. So it's really, cancer really sucks, man. If there's any way they could fix it, they need to fix it, man. They need to get rid of it once and for all. My sister has it. My younger sister has it. And she's up to her like third or fourth chemo treatment, and the chemo has made her crazy and made her mess with her other depression meds and stuff. And so now she's gone totally wacko and stuff. So whether or not, you know, and all her hair is falling out also. So you know, they say, well, you just take chemo and all these treatments and stuff, but it's not that simple, you know. And so anybody that gets cancer, they always tell them and stuff. They always say, oh, we got most of it. We got this and that. But there's like a 2-year stretch where they always say, if it's gone by 2 years, then you'll be safe and stuff, you know. But, you know, I just hate it because it just takes, like that Lizzie Moosey, she was under 30, I think, or under 35. I don't know. But, you know, I hate cancer. Let me see. Took both my parents within a year and a half, yeah, and other family members. And, yeah, and it just causes nothing but pain and for everybody around, man. Shit. The only thing that makes money off of it is the damn medications and pharmacies and stuff for all that stuff. You know? But you're right. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. So, yeah. Chris, have you ever done a live? Whoops, I was gonna. Oh, there we go. Silent Forgotten. Have you ever done a live? Have you ever been on live? I'm trying to talk Chris into coming up here. If you want to come up here and talk, Chris, you can. I mean, it makes it a lot easier so you can talk and you can sit there and. Oh, there's Brexton. But come on up. Come on up here and you can talk. I'll give you a link if you want to do it. If you don't have to if you don't want to. I don't want to force you, but here's the link. If you want to click onto it, then it tests your video and your audio and stuff. And then if you don't want to be seen, you press stop cam and it shows you just like this. See that? So you shut yourself off, but you can still talk. But if you want to, you can come on up. Brexton, are you ready to come on up? I see you on there, buddy. Is that you? I know that can't be a troll because Nothing looks like Brexton. There you go.
There you go.
There he is, everybody. Brexton from Texas. Where did he go? Oh, that's bad too. I hope it's all stays away from you there, Dutchman. It's terrible, man. Yeah, heart attacks and stuff are also, that's with your blood pressure and your eating and your diet and all that can control that. That's with your blood pressure. Okay, are you back? Hello, can you hear me? Look, I think he went asleep. Did you go asleep?
I'm back.
Okay, everybody. So this is Brexton Collins. He's Texas Adventures with Brexton. He's in the Dallas area. And I hope for the love of the people in the chat that you put on pants. Yeah, don't eat steak and beans. No, I
put on pants. I ain't wearing the boxers no more.
I think steak and potatoes are good for you, Mo. There you go. There you go, Chris. You can do it. And if you do a live, you can do it like I showed you. Do it horizontal so everybody can see you and all that. But if you want to do something like this on StreamYard, you could download the StreamYard thing. It's just StreamYard, one word. Somebody could drop a link for Chris if he hasn't heard of it. But StreamYard gives you, last I heard, I think it was 20, maybe 30, 20 hours free. So you can do 20 hours with the free live stream. So, if you're just starting out, it's a good deal because you can sit there and if you're only going to do like an hour live stream, an hour and a half, which I do because after that it gets monotonous, I think, then you can use StreamYard and it always puts you in the horizontal. I'll do a live horizontally and film a cemetery in just my boxers. There you go. There you go. I love your spirit, Chris. Joanne said, I hope you put on your boxer. No, I hope you put pants on, Brexton. Dutchman said, hello.
Joanne. Don't be so modest, Joanne.
Dutchman said, hello, Brexton. So what's going on, Brexton? What kind of stuff are you doing?
Well, I just did a Bone Appetite Texas video last night on that Chipotle bowl.
Was it the real Chipotle bowl?
I used to go to Chipotle all the time. And so I went out and got all the ingredients. I just forgot the rice.
I was going to say, yeah, because if people will know if it's fake because there's really people that go out there and love that stuff, the bowls.
Oh, yeah. It's my favorite. I like it, but I wanted to make it myself.
Well, I prefer going there just to see how big they can roll the dang thing, You go in there, if you guys haven't been to Chipotle, you go in there and you go through the line and they have all this stuff laid out and you go, I want a big old burrito. So they give you like they start out with the burrito about this big, right, Brexton?
Yeah.
You put it down there and you start telling them what you want. And the next thing you know, you put all this stuff in and it's about this big around and they can't hardly roll it up. That's what I like to do.
Yeah. And then it's also about $17 or $18.
Yeah, well, that's okay because the more stuff you put on it, the more you're going to get. Yeah, they don't give you a break with they need to give you a break with. I want some avocado on there. I want some this on it. And they charge you extra.
Yeah, I like guacamole. That's one of my favorites.
Guacamole. There you go. Are you ready to come on there, Stalls? Can you hear me? Stalls is in the basement. I'm going to add him too.
Tomorrow we're going to go see close.
There you go.
We're going to go see Close Encounters of the Third Kind tomorrow afternoon at 3.
All right, that's a classic, good old classic. Everybody, welcome Stalls Blues. There he is.
Hi, Stalls Blue.
Okay, John Clements from the UK said, "Night all. I'm off to get away at horizontal." Thanks for stopping in, John Clements. Good to see you, man, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good rest, man. Thanks.
Nice to meet you, John Clements. Subscribe to my channel.
There you go. See, you won't say
I'm
all
proud.
this.
I hit 626 subscribers now.
That's good, man. That's good. All of them, they're all good. What's going on, Greg?
Yeah.
Well, hey, I just wanted to stop and say hello and try it out.
It's cool, isn't it?
It is.
It's a lot easier than typing it all in. I'm glad you guys are up here.
So much easier.
Yeah, it's a lot easier.
Well, I gotta leave because I'm at work, but I just wanted to try it.
Yeah. Well, anytime you want to get up here, man, if I'm on here, then jump up here, man, because I'm always glad to have you up here, man.
I think I'm delayed.
Yeah, there's actually I don't know, I think, 10, 12-second delay. That was cool, though. Stalls Blues.
If you do it on your phone, you'll get it right then and there.
I don't want to do it on my phone because they make you.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you do, but look at you. You're always doing vertical, and everybody can't stand.
There you go. I'm a vertical type of guy.
I know, but when you do your verticals at the lake, you can't see nothing, man. You're sitting there going,
yeah, I know.
I'm out here at this beautiful lake. Can you see the beautiful sunset? And we can't see anything, you know. Learn how to do it. Learn how to do it, Brexton. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and watch your video. I'll go back and watch your video and see what you're doing.
Okay, well, in my video, I didn't go through the steps about what you have to do, but I have pictures of it on my community page. There's a picture of it, and it explains it. So, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing to it, man. It's really super easy. So, but you just
sorry about that yawn.
You just have to do it before you hit the go live button. You know, people get all excited when they want to go live, and so first thing you do is you hit that live button, and then the next thing you know, you can't do nothing. Once you hit live, you're live, so you can't turn it which way. You know.
Yeah, it used to offer on the screen before on YouTube. It used to offer you, do you want to go vertical or horizontal? But it wouldn't let me. I mean, it won't let you do horizontal no more. For some reason, I got to figure out what I'm doing wrong.
Yes, it will let you do it, and where the part that you don't understand, it's not showing you, it's not telling you to do it like this. You have to do it yourself. You have to find those three little things on the side of the screen. One's the microphone, and one's the little swirly tab, and then there's a one thing on the bottom. It looks like your phone, and you hit the one that looks like your phone, and it tells you horizontal. You hit it again. It turns back up this way. It goes like this or like this. And that's all you have to do. And then after you do that, it says go live. Nothing to it, man. Because everybody was...
I like your room.
Well, thank you. Because everybody was saying, they were complaining, saying, they're taking away the horizontal, ability to do lives. And I go, no, they're not. They're just, they're too anxious to get on live. And then it won't work.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Steve. How you doing, Steve? Desert Adventures in Arizona. Now, this is another fine channel, you guys. If one of you find,
yeah, I just subscribed to his channel the other day. Good. I really like his videos.
Yeah, you know that he's a good person. But one of you guys, mods, can you drop his link, because he's got some good stuff, and he always does a live in the morning. He does lives in the evening and afternoon sometimes. He does some great drone work and footage around his house and stuff, and it's pretty cool. He's out there in the middle of Arizona. And Steve, I hate to see how hot you guys got out there today. Don't tell him. I hope you didn't get up to 120, man. All right, there you go, Dutchman. Thank you for dropping his link. Here's his channel. Everybody go check out Desert Adventures in Arizona. Great channel. Hey, what happened? What happened to Brexton? Brexton, where did you go? We lost Brexton. Brexton, did you hit the wrong button or something, or did I leave the wrong button? Hit the wrong button? There he is back.
No, I keep losing myself.
Well,
My fault. I hit the wrong button again.
sounds like a personal problem.
I know every time I try to hit chat and I want to chat, my face disappears.
But you don't want to chat because you're on the screen. All you have to do is talk, Preston.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. Duh.
Why do you want to chat? Well, if you want to chat, that means you want to type something in. If you want to read the chat, I don't know if you can read the chat. Do you see a chat that you can read?
It won't let me. It won't let me read the chat. I can just read it off the screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joanne said Brexton is confused.
I know, Joanne.
Dutchman said,
I
I'm already subscribed.
I think I'm getting old. Brexton is confused. That's me. Yeah, I subscribed to Desert Adventure already. I really like his videos. I like yours, John.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I still put you at the end of my videos where I say music by soonerJHtravels. Now yell out, John.
Thanks. That's cool.
Everybody likes my ending.
I like that. That was just I just made that up one day and I said, okay, give this to Brexton.
I really appreciate you, man. Everybody likes it. I put it at the beginning of my video and at the end of my video.
Really?
Jeff from 909 Adventures did that Texas symbol for me.
Yeah. Well, they probably don't know what you're talking about, Brexton, because they would have to get to your channel and see that. And right now,
that's true. Texas Adventures with Brexton on YouTube. Hint, hint, hint.
Yeah, maybe somebody could drop Brexton's link also. So,
oh, there we go.
There we go. Silent Forgotten said, "Must be all that Chipotle."
Oh my gosh! I ate a bowl last night. Steve, my roommate Steve is my guinea pig, and so I feed him everything I make on my Bone Appetite Texas videos. He gets it first. So if he dies, I'm sorry.
Joanne said he doesn't even know he blocked me. Did you block her?
I never blocked Joanne.
Joanne, who are you talking about? Somebody blocked Joanne, huh?
I would never block Joanne. I love her to death. She's one of my favorites.
I like Mobile Tech. I live in a state of confusion.
If I accidentally block Joanne, I'll unblock her somehow, but I don't think I ever did.
Silent Forgotten. I love the 909ers. Yep, I did too. They're good. They're a good group.
Oh yeah.
That was one of my highlights on my trip was when I got down there to meet him. That was cool too.
Yeah.
Did you
Joanne, did I block you accidentally? If I did, I apologize.
Oh, there you go. There's a channel right there. There's Brexton's link. Everybody go check out Brexton.
Come on.
Texas Adventures with Brexton.
I'm at 626. Give me 4 more where I can reach 630.
She said, yes, you did, Brexton. If you blocked her, you are the only one that can unblock her, and you can only do that on a laptop. I don't think you could do it on a phone.
Oh, okay. Well, I apologize, Joanne. Well, try to subscribe to my channel again, and I can just subscribe you.
Steve says that he's already subscribed to you. Desert Adventures.
Okay, good. I see that. Thank you. But yeah, Joanne, if you go ahead and just try to subscribe again, I'll just re-enter you as a person again. I apologize.
That was you, Chris. I made some 909 Adventure hoodies and send them all the way to California for them. That's pretty cool, man. I didn't know that's
pretty cool. I tried to get one. I tried to order one, but they're already out already. I need a 3X.
Dutchman says, yes, you can unblock on your phone, John. Okay, so Brexton, you need to find wherever you blocked her and you need to unblock her.
Okay, I will. I'll probably have to get out of this thing here, but I don't know how to go in, and Joanne's gonna have to figure out how to get in there.
You can do it later. You can do it later because she says I'm not worried about it, Brexton.
Oh, I know that, but I never did it. I never did it intentionally. I would never do that to you.
Here you go. Ray Crum just said, I sub to you, Brexton.
Thank you, Ray Crum.
Ray is a
So like,
newbie.
put your link up there, Ray Crum, and I'll subscribe to you.
That's what I was going to suggest to you, Brexton, because he's new and he's done a couple of live streams and pretty cool stuff. So
anybody close to Dallas, Texas, come on down. I'll give you a tour.
Adventure America says he's playing Minecraft with my granddaughter. I bet she's winning, huh?
Oh my nephew is playing Minecraft. He built me a whole new house.
There's some new games that are on the bottom of the screen. Well, I don't know if you see them on the phone on YouTube, but when I go to my home page on YouTube, they have a whole thing of new games. I've never played any. I've never tried it yet. I was wondering if anybody played any of those yet or not. And here's Stalls. He says, I'm listening, driving on my 2-hour commute home. I'm here. All right. So he's still in here. So that's cool. That's pretty. How cool is that? He was just up on the screen and now he's driving 2 hours to get home. That's cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's
on the road again.
That was the joke that I made, Dutchman. Dutchman, that's the joke I made on that video I did about my trip to Phoenix that I never made it because of all the traffic. I got on there and I said, yeah, that's what people in Phoenix do. The husband calls the wife and says, honey, I'm on my way home. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Because it takes so long to get home in all that traffic.
Wow. Yeah, our temperature has been in the hundreds these Mondays. So the last 2 Mondays, I've been doing my live inside my Christmas room up here. It's just too hot out there.
But it's not Christmas. It's 4th of July.
Well, I know, but I have a Christmas room all year round because I'm in a house that's a Jehovah Witness house. And my landlord has said I could have that whole entire room Christmas as long as I keep the windows closed and don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
So I've got a tree in there. I got all kinds of decoration. I just haven't decorated yet.
Well, I guess if you squint your eyes, really halfway shut and stuff, and look at you, you kind of look like Santa Claus. I don't know. You have to have one.
Yeah, I got to get this. Yeah, as soon as I get my teeth fixed, and I can use my real beard. I use a fake beard.
Listen to this. Listen to this, Brexton, right here. Dutchman says, so on your phone, go to your channel. Click on the gear in the upper right corner. Then click on privacy button and then click on the block button to view. It'll show you all the people that you blocked. That's how you unblock them.
Oh. Now I'm on the little 3-dot line.
I don't know what you're talking about. You need to talk.
Which line am I what am I clicking on my phone? Go to the phone, go to the channel, click on the gear. What channel? YouTube? Is that what I blocked accidentally?
Your channel.
Oh, okay. Okay,
hey,
I see what you're saying.
How you doing, Kevin? There's Kevin with Hiking with Jackie Boy. There's another good Texas channel right there. You guys need to go check him out. He goes hiking with his little dog. The dog is named Jackie Boy. So there you go. There you go, Braxton. If there's another Texas person right there that you could push your channel onto there.
All right.
Yeah, Troy, Adventure America, and Angela's in here also, Kevin. Oh, you already found them there, I see. I'm slow on the chat here. Sorry, guys. Yeah, here you go. Here you go. Thanks, Chris. This is for you, Brexton. Don't accidentally block me. No problem. No problem, Kevin. I like watching your videos and stuff. And one thing about it, with this group of people in here, like Adventure America, Hiking with Jackie Boy, Jason's Texas Adventures, and all these kind of people, they're all real nice and friendly people, and they will share your channel out, and they will also support you. So that's why these are the kind of people that you need to add to your stuff there, Brexton. Plus, they got some.
I'll do it.
Plus, they got some.
The only problem is being on the screen. I have no chat screen I can tap on these people.
Well, you have a computer somewhere, and you have this. You could always go back on this and watch this and write everybody's name down. So
there you go. That's what I'll do.
You know, you could always do that. That's not that difficult. But I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm just giving you a good idea of these people that are in your own state. You know, you're a Texas Adventure with Brexton, so you're in Texas already. So these
There you
people are
go.
down, you know, all these people are too, and they make some great material down there. They do a lot of hiking stuff. There's another one called.
We're supposed to get all this rain and wind and everything. I think late tomorrow night or Monday morning. We're supposed to get a lot of rain and stuff.
There's another one called Backroads Freedom that's pretty good in Texas, and he's a younger guy. He does a lot of hikes and stuff. He goes, he's even hiking right now, or he's camping right now out in Texas somewhere. So,
oh wow,
yeah.
I've always wanted to meet up with you, John, somewhere in Oklahoma. You're always going to these little parks and stuff. I've always wanted to just drive up there. If it's real close to the border, I'll just drive up there and park up next to you and sleep in my car that night. That'd be fun.
Well, I'll tell you where you need to go, Braxton, is you need to go to Hugo, Oklahoma, and go to that circus motel. I mean, that circus cemetery that I did a video on. That would
I'd love to.
That's not that far from Texas. It's only 30 miles from Paris, Texas. Paris, Texas, and you go north 30 miles. That's how far that is.
Okay, I love Paris, Texas. I've been up there. I have friends that are buried in Blossom, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, thank you, Silent Forgotten. I appreciate you. Yeah, Scott on Tape. That was a really weird thing. His video, I'm at 99,000 people viewed that video that we did together. That was just a fluke. He had just left Austin. He did the Alice. Remember Alice, the maid from the Brady Bunch? He had just done her funeral play, her grace fight. And I just saw him on there, and I said, I like your grace. Are you going to be in Dallas? He says, I'll be there in the morning. He said, give me your number. And I gave him the number, and he called me within about 15 minutes. And he come up and drove right in front of my house and picked me up. Never met the man in my life. We're going down Ferguson. That's why we do the old joke. We went down Ferguson, and he says, now you don't know me from a hill of beans. I could kill you and put you in my trunk. And I went, what? And we just started laughing after that. So that's why we have that running joke about the trunk.
Hey, Brexton, Desert Adventures in Arizona, Steve said, another tip to keep your subscribers is if they watch your videos, be sure to watch theirs also. And that's true, you know. At least go in there and acknowledge that you're watching and drop a comment. That's what you do, you know. So that way
I got into Desert Adventures in Arizona. I've gone in and watched your videos. I'll click the word like after I watch them. I always like to do that.
Dutchman says, does anyone watch on PBS channel and on Instagram the shoe from Texas called Day Tripper? No, but I'll have to go look at it now though.
Yeah, I'll have to go watch that too.
Yeah. That's what's great. What's great about doing lives like this, Brexton, where I invited people up and stuff where you can sit there and talk about all these other channels and that you're not aware of, you know, and that's how you boost your subs and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I learned. I learned from my friends, my YouTubers. I call y'all my YouTuber friends. I learned from y'all. I've learned a lot from you, John. And his friends who come in, like Big Bake on the Move, he came down one day and said he was going to go film a film. You want to go? And I just climbed in the front seat, never said a word, and I just watched the whole day while he filmed and set off his drone. And that was really cool. He's coming back here next month.
Who? Scott?
No, Randy from Big Bake on the Move.
Big Bake's coming down?
He's coming in. He's coming in August sometime. He's going to go down to Waco and finish the Branch Davidian thing.
Have you ever been there?
I have never been there before. A long time ago, we played golf back in the 80s when it was still there. And I think whenever it happened, whenever the big Branch Davidian thing happened, we were playing golf down there. And on the 9th hole, you could see the big Branch Davidian area there. And we saw this big fire come up. And then we got in the car, and on the way home, we heard about the Branch Davidian catching on fire. We were there that day at the golf course.
Well, there's other things that you would like there at Waco also. They have that's where they made Dr. Pepper and stuff. They got the Dr. Pepper.
I've been to that museum before. I love that museum.
They also have, if you just go to the Whataburger there, they have all kinds of display stuff from the original Dr. Pepper stuff too. You don't even have to go to the museum. Just go to Whataburger. So yeah, you would like it there.
There you go.
You know, not just
Oh,
not
yeah.
just going, not just going for that stuff that happened in Waco. You know.
Yeah, we go down there for the. I know there's one in Corsicana, but we go down to Waco just for the. I forgot the name of that place that makes the fruit cake. What's they're famous for? I forgot their name. We go down there for their. I got like their macadamia cookies.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it. They have about 7 or 8 of them in Texas now.
There you go, Kevin. I was going to say that, but I didn't know if I should. Waco is an acronym for "We ain't coming out."
That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, they have remnants down there at the Branch Davidian. It's an actual. You can actually go in there, and they have remnants of some of the area there where the place caught on fire, and you can see this where this well was at one time, and all the stuff had crashed into it. And Randy did a thing, and Scott's been down there. I think he's done something on it too. But I'd like to see it. I'd just like to go down there and see it.
I'll have to check out that day tripper one there. I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
one.
I'll check that out, Day Tripper.
I have also heard Waco as being wacko. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard that too.
It didn't end there. Silent Forgotten. It didn't end there by any means. Like, I don't know how many of you are aware of all that crap that happened in Waco and stuff. Well, there was a crazy guy that followed that stuff, and he was very distraught about all that stuff that happened in Waco. And what did he do? He went and blew up the Oklahoma City Federal Building.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I've been up there and saw that. I saw that.
Timothy McVeigh was the guy that they executed him for doing it. But the reason
we did that memorial up there. Yeah,
he did it because of revenge for Waco. Part of it was revenge for Waco. So yeah, it's all connected to all these wackos, man. So, but what kills me is they got Timothy McVeigh real quickly and stuff. The reason they caught Timothy McVeigh is because he had bought this old junker car. I forgot what it was, a 80 or 90 model car up in Kansas somewhere, and the license plate was barely on there. And when the explosion happened, it knocked the license plate off. So he's driving down the highway, and there was no license plate. That's why he got stopped, and that's how he got arrested.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, Ralphie boy, how you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hey, Ralph. I know I know that you're involved in a lot of those Minnesota channels up there and stuff. Have you seen our friend up there lately? I was just wondering if she's doing any good, if she's doing any better. So, talking about Pamela G. So, if you do, tell her best wishes, man. Ralphie Boy 3636. He was a Fed plant. Yep. David Koresh. Yep.
Yeah, we found his grave. I took Randy to his grave in Tyler, Texas. David Koresh is buried there.
Yeah, but see, you guys make a big deal about making those videos from Waco and all that stuff, but then you didn't continue it by the Oklahoma City stuff because it's all connected, man. And I actually made a video on a couple of videos on the Oklahoma City Memorial, and I was actually downtown.
I think I've seen those, John. I saw them.
I was actually downtown working. I was working like 3 blocks away in the Petroleum Club, 34th floor, and all that stuff. I was late that day. I was late there. I was supposed to be there at 9. It was 9:03. We heard this loud kaboom, and we're like, "What the heck was that?" You know.
Wow.
Me and my friend were coming down the parking garage, and all of a sudden, when that went kaboom, we thought. First thing I thought it was an airplane crashed into a building, because everything shook. Next thing you know, all the cars it's like a 7-story parking garage. All their alarms went off. So here's all the noise, people screaming, and all the cars. Bah, bah, bah. We got down to the first floor and looked up at the building that we're going to go up. And the windows, it's all glass on the outside. All the glass is like shaking like this. And we're going, holy crap. And we go, let's go see what happened over there. So we started to run over there towards the explosion. All these people come running the other way, screaming and stuff, and saying, there's more bombs. There's more bombs. So we went back to where we were. Well, we went up to work that day, but within 30 minutes, the FBI came and closed it all down, told everybody to go home. They took everybody's name and stuff and told everybody to go home. Not just our place, the whole downtown. So yeah, it was
Wow.
pretty crazy. Yeah. But I say a lot of that in that video that I did of mine. So go watch.
Yeah, I saw that. I think I saw that video. It was good.
Yeah, I was talking to the security guard when I went in there, and he was saying, my wife was here. And I go, yeah, my wife heard it. And at that time, I lived in Piedmont, which is like 30 miles away. And my wife heard the explosion, too, also from out there, you know. Yeah. Terry Nichols is the other guy. Yeah, that's what I was going to say earlier there, Silent Forgotten, is what gets me is they got what's his name, McVeigh, real quick, and it sentenced him and did all that. But all these people that were around him, like Nichols and his brother and his wives and all that, they helped him do all this stuff, and they got out of it because they turned snitch. Or I don't know if they're still in prison or how much time they got, but you know, he's the only one that got executed for it. And I don't think that's right because 268 people got killed in that, and a lot of them were kids, you know. So
yeah, they should have got the same punishment.
Yeah, they should have, you know. So, but anyway, so I worked I don't know if you know about this about me, Brexton, but I was a executive chef for a high class restaurant, personal restaurant for the rich and famous people and stuff, right? And they're just like, it's just like people that are lawyers and judges and doctors and governors and all that kind of stuff. So the guy that was defending McVeigh, he was a member of the club, so he would come up there all the time and stuff too. But yeah, all those kind of people came up there. So one of the really famous people that was there is the guy that owned the building I worked at. He's the owner of the Thunder. So Oklahoma City Thunder, the basketball team. Okay, he had his own.
Oh yeah. They're the ones that we beat the Mavericks. Only Mavericks beat.
he had his. Yeah, but it didn't do them no good, did it?
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
But he had a private room in there, so I had to know exactly what he liked and stuff. So yeah, I got to cook for all those rich kind of people. So yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. But that's another story, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good. My lifetime, I can say I met Red Skeleton. He lived in a suite somewhere at the Fairmont Hotel in downtown Dallas for a long time. So back in I think I graduated in '76, and I was working for the Adolphus Hotel downtown Dallas. And all the chefs, after they left Fairmont, would come down the street and come over to the Adolphus and meet their chefs there, and they would all sit down and eat, and they bring us all the leftovers. Well, the next morning we get up, we go down around the corner. There's a restaurant downtown called the Piccadilly Cafeteria or Cafe. And we go there, and all of a sudden I looked over and my aunt said, "Brex, you know who that is?" I said, "That's damn Red Skeleton." He was sitting there eating. I walked over. She said, "Don't bother him." I said, "No, he's a celebrity. I got to say hi." And I did. And he goes, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm good. And I think I don't forgot when he died, but that was really cool meeting Red Skeleton.
Yeah. Yeah, you were the typical excited person fan that wanted to go up there and say hi.
And I think they appreciate that. How would you like to be famous and not be appreciated like that? I didn't bother his dinner. I said so. I spent about like 1 minute and then walked away. I said, "I'll let you get back to your dinner. Have a great day."
Yeah. So, the only time I did that was back in the late '70s. I was working at Cashapp at Oklahoma City Airport. That's where the people that used to make the food for the planes and stuff. And I was on break. And I went up to the restaurant, and there at the counter was Billy Sims, and he had just won the Heisman Trophy, and he had it with him and stuff. And he was sitting at the counter, and I was like you. I have to go say something. So I went up to him. I'm sorry to bother your lunch and all that, but please, I want to just meet you. And I got his autograph on a Sky-Chef napkin. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
So anyway.
That's awesome.
Dutchman, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate you stopping in anytime. He has to leave, you guys. So I have to head out. Take care. Everyone have a great weekend. And you too, Dutchman. You're in Arizona. You're the one that needs to stay cool, man. Thanks a lot for stopping in.
See you later, Dutchman.
And then Desert Adventures Arizona said, John, where did you got your culinary training? I just did it the hard way. I didn't go to any formal school there, but I was so good there, Steve, that any job that I ever went to, I always ended up being the manager somewhere, you know, or the head chef. So they realized that, and they trained me to be like that. So, yeah, I did good though. I mean, I made enough money where I got to retire early, so I don't care. I retired in 2019, so now I'm doing what I want. So say what you will. So say what you will, but there's nothing wrong with cooking or being a chef, because no matter what you do, people are always hungry and they always got to eat. So.
I love it. I love it. Good. I saw somebody sneaking in right behind you there, John.
Yeah, that was somebody. That's another story I'll have to tell you another time. Adventure America says, looks like the hurricane might take landfall between Rockport and Port Lavaca. Ooh, that's going to be tough, man, because that's a big populated area all the way from Rockport all the way to Port Lavaca. I hope a lot of people get out of there, man.
Where's that close to? I've never heard of those places. Where's that close to?
It's just north of Corpus Christi, which is good because Corpus Christi is even more populated. But my favorite place is Port Lavaca, because it's a nice small town. It's a fishing community and stuff, and it's a beautiful little place, I think. I hope they I hope they survive it, man. I hope what happens is the storm just buckles down and doesn't become wild and just get a lot of rain. That'll be the good thing. Let's see. Silent forgot he got his training from campgrounds. There you go. Hey, there's nothing like cooking over an open fire in a pan, cooking bacon and eggs and stuff in a campfire, man. That's great, man.
Yeah. I like see, that's why I go up to somewhere like the Windstar Casino or the Choctaw Casino, because I like to go to that restaurant that has all the big all-you-can-eat buffet. They have all these chefs back there behind, and they're making all this stuff. You can actually pay $23.99, but you can actually get crab and all kinds of different types of fish and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Kevin Hiking with Jackie Boy says, I plan to retire at the end of the year. Congratulations, man, because I'm a believer that anybody that can retire early should, because if you work like they want you to work till you're 70, then you don't have that much time left, man. So get out there and enjoy everything now.
I retired at 62. Yeah, I retired. I got COVID back when it first came out. That first 3 months, it put me in the hospital for 8 days, and I just said make a decision after that. I said, you know what? But now I want to go back, but it's too late now. I've already gotten Social Security. I can go back, but they're going to charge me $2 for every dollar I make. So I'm just going to live on my Social Security. I'm having fun.
The part of the reason is a lot of people don't understand how you get your Social Security, Rex, and they go by the credit thing. Yeah. And you have to have 40 credits in your Social Security account to be able to retire, And one credit is, I forgot, a certain amount of money. So you just have to have the 40 credits and you're good to go, But usually
I'm getting like $1,971, but minus the $103 for the insurance, Medicare, and all that stuff. Yeah. So, but we're about to get a raise in January. Social Security is supposed to go up $61 a month starting January.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to tell us how much you make and all that, there, Rex.
Oh, I don't mind. I'm living on that. That's why I do Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's no problem, But yeah, I was going to say, usually when they do the credits and figure it all out, if you're working right when you retire and then you get your Social Security, you usually end up making just as much as your last checks when you were working. That's how much you. Get, If you work, if you haven't worked, if you missed a lot of time and stuff, it might be a little less. But if you're a regular 40-hour-a-week person and you retire, you're going to make as much as you were making.
I was a regular person when I left Academy Sports after 8 years. That
There
was
you
my
go.
last company I
There you
worked
go.
for.
There you
And I
go.
just
There you go.
decided,
Steve says, I love to eat other people's cooking. That's the way to do it. The crab leg buffet at the casino here loses money. That's right. Every time I show up, no doubt about it.
oh, I love a good crab. I love seafood.
Hey, Ralphie boy.
I will not eat oysters, but I love a good crab.
Ralphie boy, and back in the old days, I'm talking about 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, when you went to Las Vegas, man, you can go anywhere you want to eat. And this breakfast, it was like $1.20 for a plate and stuff. You could eat prime rib for $2.99 and all that stuff. Now, man, all the prices are jacked up now. But yeah, the buffets are pretty cool, man. Especially the casino ones, you know. But I heard that the buffet, there's a certain buffets in Las Vegas that are still real good. It might cost you like $50, but they're decent though, you know. Let's see. When you folks in Texas are done with that hurricane, send the rest to Arizona. No doubt about it. They always take extra rain and water, man. Joanne said, I think
I was in Arizona about 3 months ago, and we did the Tombstone. And we did Tombstone, and we did the Boot Hill Cemetery, and all that stuff. It was fun.
Well, where's all the videos from that, Brexton?
I did them. They're out there. My videos are there.
You did
My Boot Hill Cemetery probably has like 45 or 50 likes.
Huh. Cool.
I did them. Yeah, we went down there for the Ranger spring training before the Ranger season started. They're not doing good. They're not going to be World Series champions this year. I can already tell you that.
Ray Crum said, is that credit thing, I guess he's talking about Social Security, is it higher now or is it going up? No, it's just a certain set amount. You have to have 40 credits of their credits to get it. There's no, it's just, you know, if I forget, you could look it up, but you can Google it. But one credit, I don't want to say how much it is, you know, but you just have to have 40. So I'll be 30.
Yeah.
You know, we'll be 30. Let me see. I will be 30 years in August at San Antonio Water System. That's cool. That's cool, man. You're going to get a good retirement. And I'm sure you'll get something from the state too. So that's good. I told the prime rib guy to hit me like he meant it. There you go. Yeah, I hate when you go.
I was
I
born
hate when you go to a buffet.
with Jackie boy. I retired. I was born in San Antonio, Lackland Air Force Base.
There you go. I heard they're getting a lot of rain right now from the hurricane too.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Why did the crab cross the road? It didn't. It used the sidewalk. That's a good one, Chris. Joanne says, I'm a country cook. Hey, there's Mo's back. That was a great steak.
All right, Mo.
Yeah.
Just rub it in. Rub it in, Mo.
There you go. Ray Crum says, before my family passed, we would go to MGM in Detroit, would lose money big time. We'd always get 6 comps and make the crab legs disappear. There you go. That's how you do it. Yeah. I went to Lackland Air Force Base for basic training in '69, said Mo. I don't think Brexton was born in '69.
I was born in 1957.
Oh, were you? Okay. There
I'm
you
60.
go.
I'm 60. I'm 66.
There you go, Steve. Or in Mobile Tech. Steve,
Hey, Mobile Tech. That my dad trained at Lackland Air Force Base before he got sent off to war in the in 1960 something. I forgot what it was. 62 or 63. He got sent to Philippines out of Lackland Air Force Base.
Steve, Desert Adventure in Arizona. He said, I went to basic training at Lackland in '74. So, there is.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Y'all probably knew my dad. His name was Rex Edwin Collins. His lieutenant, who became his good friend, was a big colonel down there in San Antonio. I forgot. I can't think of his name. Oh, Eubanks. Carl Eubanks.
Yeah.
He was a big old. He's buried up somewhere up in Throckmorton, Texas. But yeah, my dad. We were there in the Philippines while Dad served in Vietnam. Then moved to Texas in 1968 when Dad retired.
Okay, hold them off for a minute, Brexton. I'll be right back in a minute, okay?
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool about Lackland Air Force Base, people. That's pretty neat. Yeah, we lived on Bandera and Culebra in San Antonio for about 3 or 4 years. Right when I was born in 57, we were already on our way to the Philippines within 2 weeks. So we were there up until I was about 6 years old. Then they moved us back here. We stayed in Indiana for a while, then moved back to the Philippines. And Dad finally retired in 1966, 67 in Key West, Florida. And then we moved to Texas, Dallas, Texas. Got a house up here and been up here ever since. But he died. He's born down in Nashville, Tennessee, where Dad's at. Rex Edwin Collins. Yeah, I did a video on my dad. He's actually in my website, Texas Adventures with Brexton. There's a video on my dad. I call it my Nashville family, and my dad's third wife. That's where he was, and in Nashville. And so I like my dad's third wife. I love my mom too. It was the middle wife we didn't like so well.
Desert Adventures. Steve said he left Lackland to go to Denver for technical school. Was that still in the military there, Steve? I was just wondering because that's one of the places my dad was stationed, was in Lowry Air Force Base in Denver. That was a cool little base. It's gone now though. Hiking with Jackie Boys. I live close to Lackland. Oh, he lives close to there. At Roy, he was saying he lives close to. Ray said that he lived there. Brixton.
Oh wow. In Lackland? Close to Lackland? Yeah, we lived. I said we lived on Bandera and Culebra. Yeah. That's where we lived. I've been down there. I found our old house one day. We were down there about 5 years ago, and I found our old house still there.
That's pretty amazing that all this group of people all coming together and everybody's been to Lackland Air Force Base.
I know, it was pretty. I think my dad did that. He probably set me up this way. His ghost is in here. I believe in these ghosts. And I think my dad's been haunting me lately.
Steve said, yes, Denver was the munition training. All right, that's cool.
All right.
Yep, we used to live out there in Denver, out there when close to the old munition place out there. That was back when they had the old airport, Denver Airport, and it would go over the interstate. So when you're on the interstate, there's planes going over. Pretty cool.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I was trying to read these little things at the bottom. Pretty cool.
There you go. Joanne says, Desert Adventures, I have a t-shirt that says, got ammo? Well, if everybody doesn't know, Joanne is a marksman. I'm sure she's registered somewhere, but she wins. When she was younger, she was a marksman and entered all kind of shooting contests, and she usually would win. And she was good. She could shoot good, man. And you can tell she can, because she knows what she's talking about, and just the guns that she talks about and stuff. So yeah, she's one person that you don't want to mess with. Go by their house and mess with. What is this?
Yeah, I was never too keen, or I've always been scared of guns. I think a long time ago when I was a kid, my dad tried to take a rifle, gave me a rifle to shoot this can off this fence when we were living up in Indiana when I was about 4 or 5. And I still remember it to this day. And I went to shoot it, and he didn't tell me about the kickback. So I went to shoot it, and I didn't hit the can, but I flew back about 8 feet. So that wasn't fun. We lost you, John. Yeah. That's funny, Joanne. Got ammo. I like that. I apologize, Joanne. I'll get you taken care of. I'll figure out how to get that off there. I accidentally hit it or something. I'm not sure. I would never block anybody. I don't do that. But I'll fix it. They told me some things I can do. So I'm going to try it. We lost John. John, where you at?
Hey,
That's
You
pretty
made me-
neat having people in here from Lackland Air Force Base.
you made me go away, Brexton. I saw this little, it said private chat and had a little arrow on it. So I clicked on it, and then I made me go away from this main screen, and it was you. You had asked, you were trying to talk to Steve or something in the private chat.
No, I think he's trying to. I don't know. I didn't touch anything. I'm just talking on
that
my
was-
phone.
that
I
was-
never touched
it was
nothing.
it was no problem. But once I hit that little thing, the private chat, it knocked me off of here. That's what happened.
That's what it did to me earlier too. I kept hitting that chat button, and I said, "I'm not doing that no more."
Yeah,
I'm on the screen. Why do I need to type in something like you told me? I'm
Really?
not touching my telephone.
Yeah, you just talk. That's your good thing that you do anyway is talk, huh? Yakety yakety yak.
I love to talk. That's why I do my lives on Monday. I love to talk.
See, Rexton said, "I don't care." I mean, Joanne said, "I don't care, Rexton." John must have blocked. I think they can still see me. Can you still see me there, Brexton?
I see you.
Okay, cool.
You're back.
Joanne, the Annie Oakley of modern day. Really? Yeah, she could probably ride on a horse and shoot the eye out of a mosquito at 50 yards there, Ray. I'm not kidding. She's good. She's won medals, man. So Mobile Tech says, Desert Adventures in Arizona. I worked on ICBMs. And I know that's not a computer. Those are intercontinental ballistic missiles, I believe is what they stand for.
Wow,
Those
awesome.
are big bullets. Steve said, I have a few pew-pews. Nothing wrong with that, Steve.
Hey,
I'm trying
growing up, we had the storage unit outside in the back, and when Mom and Dad divorced when I was about 12, there was this big old gigantic case out there, and I opened it up, and there was all kinds of different things, like, I don't know, fake guns and all this stuff, and we saw like 4 or 5 grenades in there. And Mom said, "Don't touch it." We had to call the police out there.
Yeah.
And they came back out and they said, "Oh, they're all made of they were all green, but they were all made of cement. They were just for practice."
Yeah, but your mom wouldn't know that, so she did the right thing. So.
Oh, she did. I know. I remember doing that at 12 years old, and then Dad had to come over. He picked it up and took it with him. But yeah, that's when he started seeing his second wife, and so yeah, it was funny. So, but we didn't know what to do. Steve,
Desert Adventures in Arizona. I'm trying to get Joanne to elaborate. Oh, there she is. She wrote, "I love guns." I was trying to get her to tell you what kind of gun that she has that is her favorite. I can't remember the name of it, but you'll be surprised because not any normal person could handle one of those guns that she's got. Joanne, tell us what it is. Tell Steve what it is. And sorry, Brixton. I know you don't like pew guns, so but I'm trying to get.
Oh, that's
Joanne.
okay. I believe military should have them, policemen have them, hunters. Well, we just got too many guns out there right now for just regular people having them on the streets. It's just scary. Somebody dies every day. It's just getting horrible.
Brexton, I've been licensed to carry for 35 years. So,
and that's wonderful. I love it, but I won't do it myself. I'd rather have you out there and protect me. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, it's definitely a touchy situation. So,
yeah, but, I mean, like if I was in a store and all of a sudden somebody came in to hold up the store and they say, "Everybody get down on the ground," I would get down on the ground, but I would hope that somebody who's on the ground had a gun and they could take aim at that person who just is about to rob us. I would love that. I couldn't do it myself, but I'd hope that person would take that gun and just kind of hold it up and just shoot the guy in the leg.
Mobile
I
Tech
do believe in that.
Mini 30. Oh, is that Mini 30? Is that one of those like the cowboy guns that you cock it and shoot it? That's what I want. Not me. I like 6 Hour 45, 6 Hour 9mm, and I also like the Russian Makarov guns. There you go. There's what Joanne has right there. The Grizzly 45 Win Mag. Anybody has a 45 Win Mag, that stands for Winchester Magazine High Velocity Bullet there. And that's not a small gun, and she can handle that thing. So AK-47. I got an AK Mobile Tech. It uses an AK-47 round. There was a shooting at a birthday party in Kentucky. 4 people dead. Yeah, died. Yeah, there was been some. Yeah, that was recent. But you know,
I'm drinking these gigantic bottles of mandarin orange water. It's pure water, no sugar, all natural. I love it. Aldi, 69 cents. That bottle's lasted me all day today.
There you go. There you go, Adventure America. Good one.
Wow. That's awesome. And I'm proud of y'all. I'm glad y'all have them. It's wonderful. There's just too many kids out there having them now. They got to do something. How are these kids getting a hold of these guns? It's just sad. And they're going into schools and shooting.
That goes back to bad parents, though, or they were somewhere along
I look at it this way: if a kid goes in and shoots in a school, the parents should be held responsible for the exact same crime because they didn't raise that child right.
Well, that's touchy. You would have to have a big battle in court about that. But
oh, I know, but I'm just saying they didn't raise that kid right. If he's living at home and he had that gun in his room, then those parents should be held responsible for that. That Uvalde killing and all that stuff. The parents, they went back and found that the parents actually got charged a crime for that because he was living at home with all those guns in his room, plain as day. All the cases were there and everything.
Well, that whole case didn't make sense because that was a kid that did that, and the only place he worked at was McDonald's. So how in the hell could he afford them? Besides that, he had like a brand new big pickup. It wasn't a little pickup; it was a big pickup. He had that. Yeah. He had all these tons of ammo and guns and stuff that cost a lot of money, and you can't buy that on McDonald's salary. So
no.
There was a problem. There was
somebody got him that. His parents or somebody got him those guns.
There was a problem somewhere, but to say that it was his parents strictly, you don't really know that. You don't know, you don't know his life and how he was brought up and stuff. So I disagree with you saying that the parents should be charged, because of that. But I don't know. They should be held accountable somehow, and
maybe just accountable, maybe held accountable, maybe
investigated, but not.
Yeah, there you go. I'll say it that way. You're right. I should say it that way. Yeah. Be investigated on it. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just so many. It's just sad. But I really love I like when Joanne says she has. I love all that because I might be in a store that day and she might be in there and she'll save my life. That's how I look at it.
The latest I heard on the Uvalde thing is some of the law enforcement got in trouble there. They fired the police chief. The police chief got fired. They didn't handle it very well. If they would have handled it well, they would have handled it the right way. They could have stopped the whole threat and stuff and saved lives, possibly. So I don't know.
Why did they stay out there an hour? Why was it an hour or something like that? They stayed before they went in.
Maybe they were scared, man.
That's crazy.
When it comes down to it, they're just cops too that are hired and they're doing their jobs, and maybe they're scared. I don't know. You can't tell. It's kind of situation that you have to be in to make any comments on, and I wasn't there, so I can't comment on that. So I don't know what happened.
Right.
It was just bad news.
True.
It was bad news all the way around, So
I'll quit mouthing off.
That's okay. That's okay. You can, but just be aware that anything you mouth off about, you're probably slightly outnumbered by the chat because.
I know that for sure. But like I said, I I appreciate people who have guns because they're there to protect me. I can't hold them. When I flew back 8 feet when I was a kid, I'll never forget that. I was bruised all over my back. My mom was so mad at my dad. First time I ever shot a gun, and I flew back 8 feet.
It was a shotgun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a shotgun, a rifle, or something like that, and it flew me. I was a little skinny little kid, and Dad
And you
should
weren't
have stood
ready.
behind me and held me, maybe, or something. I don't know. He didn't tell me it was going to have a kick.
Yep. It definitely will push you back if you're not ready.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, what are you guys all doing right now for the rest of the weekend and stuff? Got any good plans, anybody? Joanne
I'm
said
just
you're
going to
back.
chill. I got to go to church in the morning. Then I'm going to go see Close Encounters of the Third Kind at 3 o'clock.
Oh yeah,
at the
that's
AMC
right.
tomorrow.
That's right. You mentioned that movie. That's one of my all-time favorites, man. I have that on VHS and DVD.
I know, but I want to see it at the big screen. It's $10. Yeah, this is their anniversary. Next weekend, I think it's next week or weekend after, they're showing Blazing Saddles from Mel Brooks.
I know. I got a Warren Theater like 2 miles away, and they have recliners, man. It's nice. But the bad thing
That's
about
what we're
it,
going to be sitting in tomorrow, recliners, yeah.
you go in there and it's so nice and cold, and you're in there relaxed, and next thing you know, you're asleep.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
There you go, Mobile Tech.
I'll be in a dinner. I'll be in the dinner part of the theater.
I got that on
we're gonna be sitting there
VHS.
ordering.
I have that on VHS also, man. I got them all.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Close Encounters was pretty cool. Remember that he kept making that thing, and it was the whatchamacallit, the Devil's Tower Monument thing.
I have been dying. The Devil's Tower. I've been dying to go back there. I would love to see that.
Remember when they were making? Remember when he was having dinner and his wife made mashed potatoes, and he started making the tower out of the mashed potatoes, and he's going.
I remember that. Yes, that was funny. I remember that. I didn't realize my hand was over my face. Yeah, we're going to see that tomorrow. It's $10. You get to go in the movie theater and sit down and watch it. And
do you use your senior discount there, Braxton?
Well, yeah, it's a special price for $10. It's going to be on a big screen. It's going to have that huge speaker, and we're just going to go there and enjoy it. And next weekend, go see Blazing Saddles. And I think there's another one coming out after that. Every weekend for the next 4 weeks, there's a different movie that I'd like to see.
There you go, Braxton. Troy of Venture America just wrote about the Uvalde. The Uvalde shooter.
Okay, there you go.
Can you see it? Can you read it?
I see it.
Okay. You stop by our border.
Yeah, I saw that part where the police wouldn't go in. I just I can't judge. I don't know why the police officers wouldn't go in for about an hour.
There's Jeff 909. How you doing, man? Good to see you, man.
Hi, 909.
Yeah, you're toward the end of it now, 909. But we've been covering all kinds of subjects on this one. We're just now lately in the last 5 or 10 minutes talking about guns, and Braxton's against guns, so watch out what you say. So
No. You say what you want. I love it. Doesn't bother me at all. I just don't want them myself, but I love it. Anybody else having them? That's awesome.
Yeah, as long as you do it the legal way, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. Because us that do carry and conceal carry or whatever, we've been trained to do it anyway. So
yeah. But Jeff, thank you very much. And like I told John, thank you very much for the music. And Jeff, thank you very much for that Texas symbol you gave me on my video. I love it. Everybody always says, Braxton, where'd you get that made? And I always say, 909 Adventures. And I always say, John wrote the music. Dun, 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 whatever it is. I forget it, but I love it. It's my favorite.
Dun, 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 dun,
That's what it is. I love it.
Good. Keep using it, man.
Yeah, it's my favorite. What is my hand? My hand must be over my face. I keep putting my hand across the screen. That's funny. There it goes. It's gone.
Jeff, you want to come up here too? You want to come up here and say hello to everybody, Jeff? we had a few up here tonight. We had Stalls Blues up here. We had Brexit up here. I was trying to get Bree TGIF, but she ran off somewhere. And then who else did we have? Didn't we have somebody else? That's all we had. Stalls and you, right?
I've been trying to get Jeff and Brittany to Texas. I need to get Jeff and Brittany to Texas.
I think they would like it. I think, you know what? I think Texas is way underrated to me. I think a lot of people just go, Texas, oh, it's such a big state down there, but it's so big, you know, like it takes more than a day to drive across Texas, you know, it takes a good 2 days. Yeah.
Oh, it does. It's a long drive across.
There you go, Jeff. Chris from Silent Forgotten said, yeah, go live. Oh, just come on in and say howdy. Here's a link. Just come on and say hi. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I like when Jeff and his family do the lives and they sit around that campfire at night. I love that. I'm always thinking his little dog's going to jump in that fire. He likes to climb up on top of that rock when the fire is going, and I'm like, get that dog off that rock. He's going to jump in.
There you go, Jeff. There's the link. Just come on in and say howdy and then go by. You're all invited to Canada, said Silent Forgotten. Chris, well, thank you.
Oh, I'd love to go. I've been to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. That was back in the 80s.
You've been to Canada? Cool.
That's Saskatoon. We were on a mission trip from our church. We went up there and brought a bunch of pews and stuff from one of our old sanctuaries to start a new church up there. And I remember doing that trip.
That's why you know all those Canadian YouTubers then, huh?
Yeah, I got to know Mr. Thrasher, Scott on Tape. It's pretty cool. Thrash is going to come down in September, I think.
I thought he was down here. I thought he was here already. Didn't he come down?
I don't think so. I think he's over in Florida.
Somewhere over there. Then he's going back up. Huh?
Yeah, he's going to go back up. He said he'll come down the middle. I have a feeling they're doing something sneaky. I don't know what it is, but it seems Scott and Randy, I have a feeling they're all going to show up all at once to my house.
There you go. Well, you'd be happy.
That would be great. I would love it.
You'd be happy crying and stuff. You'd be crying, and then, oh my, I gotta tape everything. I gotta tape everything.
Oh my words! My roommate would freak out. He's downstairs, fast asleep on the recliner. We were outside all day doing that garage sale. I'm still sunburned on my head.
Jeff just said, Scott on Tape. Who is that?
Yeah.
I like him, man. I like his hair too. That's cool. That's the way to do it.
I could use some more. I could use some more hair. I'm wearing my Bigfoot shirt.
See, I do have hair. Everybody thinks since I wear hats all the time, I don't have hair. But there, here, let me do like Scott. There we go. There.
There you go. I'm wearing my Bigfoot shirt.
What is the deal with Bigfoot, man? Everybody's doing videos on Bigfoot now.
Oh, he's gotten real popular. My shirt says, he's the hide and seek champion. Because nobody can take a picture of him. He's always blurry.
Scott is
I don't think he's real. But it's funny. I love, Scott is pretty cool. He's been to 909's house quite a few times.
Oh yeah.
He didn't try to put you in the trunk, did he?
The kids love him too. They call him Uncle Scott.
We got people next door shooting off fireworks right now again. They're trying to get rid of their fireworks, so I hear fireworks going off right now.
Bigfoot is real. I saw him on YouTube. Hey,
yeah, but I bet you the video or the picture was blurry.
Hey Jeff, you might as well go ahead and make one because everybody and their brother is making something or some kind of reference to Bigfoot on their videos now. I mean, just put in Bigfoot on their search on YouTube, 1,000 videos come up. Bigfoot is like Bill Murray. Bigfoot is like Bill Murray. He'll sneak up behind you and say, "Nobody's going to believe you." That's a good one, Ralph. I had started to believe in Bigfoot, and you notice no matter where you're at in the United States, like they have different names. Like they call them Sasquatch, and they call them over there, in Florida where skunk ape is, they call them the skunk ape. They call him Bigfoot, this and that, you know. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think I was back in high school, and we went to the movie theater and saw that what was it, Legend of Bigfoot, where they did that film where that guy was sitting on the commode, and all of a sudden Bigfoot knocks the screen off, and he runs out of the bathroom. That's one of the most scariest things. When I was a kid, I thought that was the most scariest part of the movie I ever saw in my life.
Bigfoot is a $3.4 billion business. That's why. See?
Oh yeah,
you're right. Anything.
Oh yeah.
I just want to have one person out there confirm they found anything to do with Bigfoot, his wife, or kids, or bones, or a cave, or anything. Just one, you know. But there's nothing out there. It's just they always show you some fuzzy picture, you know.
He's always fuzzy. Oh yeah, like that one lady had a live cam, and she had a cam set up where they were doing like deer cam, and all of a sudden she showed her picture, but it was like one eye in the camera. Why would Bigfoot show one eye in the camera?
You probably ate the dang camera. There you go. Adventure America say if it's on YouTube, it has to be real. And I had forgotten. I forgot about that movie, Silent Forgotten, Chris. Harry and the Hendersons. Remember that movie?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love that show.
There you go. There you go, Ralphie boy. The Fog and Children of the Corn messed me up as a kid.
Oh, The Fog. Yeah, I didn't like The Fog. That was the newer one. I didn't like the new one. I knew all about it. Wasn't that scary, but the original one was really good.
There you go. There you go, Jeff. I'm going to the lake and take a video on Loch Ness Monster. That's another one, too, the Loch Ness Monster.
Oh, that's funny.
Really? Yep, The Fog is a great movie. I guess the younger, when you see it younger, that's more scary, though, you know.
Yeah. When you're a kid, that's what things are. That's what stuck in my mind a lot, especially Bigfoot when I first saw that. Legend of Boggy Creek. That's what it was. Legend of Boggy Creek. That was a movie that scared me.
I remember when Jaws came out, though. That scared the crap out of everybody. Remember the part when Jaws where they're looking for the fishermen, so they're diving down the water. All of a sudden, the guy's head comes out or something. It was scary, man.
The part where they were scuba diving, and they were like under the boat, and all of a sudden that hole in the boat, that head comes down. That's what got me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're talking about doing some more Jaws movies here pretty soon. I said, I don't want to see more of those. They're having a lot of Jaws. They're having a lot of shark attacks all up and down the coast. They just had one in Galveston last week.
Oh yeah, they had some down there along the coast, and one of them attacked more than one person, man. But did you see the picture of the girl that one bit? Oh my God, that's ugly.
Yes.
And the pictures are online still. It took a chunk out of the back of her leg right there, that whole muscle, man. Oh
yeah, she lost her whole calf.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to go back and reattach some muscle and everything together, but she lost her whole entire calf.
Yeah. Dang, yeah, that was horrible.
And they said that they were trying to work on her, and that shark just stayed within about 5 or 10 feet from him, just sat there waiting. He wasn't leaving. He wanted the rest of it.
Yeah, really. He got the taste, I guess. Oh yeah, the piranha movies. The piranha movie.
Oh, I don't like piranhas. No,
piranha?
no, no, no.
I didn't like the snake ones too. The giant snakes that move.
Oh,
through that.
I don't like snakes. Snakes are no. The only good snake in life is a dead one.
Well, there you go. There's a classic. The Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing with Adrian Barbeau and Maud from Maud. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that show. That was a good show. Yeah, I had a crush. I had a crush on Adrian Barbeau.
I bet you did. You and millions of other little kids, I bet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Shark attacks are rare in Texas.
But they're happening now, all up and down, all up in Corpus Christi. I think it's the change in the weather. I think the sharks are confused. They seem to be closer to the shore now. All the way from Florida all the way to Texas, they're getting a lot more shark sightings all along the coast now. I think it's because of the weather change down there.
I don't know about all that, Brixton, but also the increase in amount of people that are going in the water because of the holidays and stuff. So that might be too, you know. So because when you come to think of it, that's their water. They live there, not the people, you know. So you can't blame the shark.
Yeah, that's true. But I think they're usually further out to sea. They're not as much as closest to the land because they always seem like they were more scared of people. But now I think with that tropical climate happening down there and all the we're going to have at least 6 or 7 hurricanes that are going to come into the Gulf. They're saying between now and the end of the hurricane season, we're going to at least 6 or 7. I think with the change in the temperature down there and the water, I think it's pushing them in closer to the land. That's what they say. They follow the temperature of the water. So humans look appetizing to them.
Ralphie said, "Did you know piranhas can strip a kid to the bone in 30 seconds?" Anyway,
wow.
I lost my job at the aquarium, he said.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Ralphie. Oh, I guess that was part of a joke. I don't know.
No, piranhas.
That was a good show.
Piranhas can clean you out good because once they sense blood or something, they'll come check it out, and all of them will come and they'll eat you up, man. So.
Yeah, I remember a Mad, Mad, Mad World. I remember that show. That was a good show too.
Yeah, that's a good one. Mad, Mad, Mad.
I always like that one show, Around the World in 80 Days. I always like that show too.
I like the one, The Great Race. Remember The Great Race where they raced all across the United States? That was a good one too.
Oh yeah. My roommate just sent me a text. He says, "Where's my Chipotle bowl?"
That's funny.
He was my guinea pig last night. So now I have a lot of the ingredients left right now. So he wants some more. Yeah, Steve's downstairs. He wants his Chipotle bowl.
Exactly, Ralphie boy. Entering the ocean is basically signing a release from saying you acknowledge the fact that you are no longer at the top of the food chain. You are the food chain. That's exactly right. You know what?
That's funny.
What I was going to say earlier too, Ralphie boy, is, you know, they say there's not very many, like Adventure America was saying, there's not very many shark attacks down along the coast and stuff. But you know what? I've seen some of those fishermen. They wade out there in chest high water, and they have their bait and the fish that they catch hanging from their side and stuff. Now, wouldn't that be great to invite a shark to come up to you right there? You know, I would never do that. That's too inviting there. You know. Yeah, The Amazing Race. That's what it was called. Joanne said,
I used to watch that. I used to watch that television show, The Amazing Race.
Joanne said, I used to think I was invincible. Not anymore. Now I know I am. No, she didn't say that. Feed those piranhas some Chipotle. Really.
Oh, man. I did
Really?
go by the store today and get me some guacamole, so I'm going to put that on top of it tonight.
Yeah, Ralphie boy. When I go to the ocean, I don't like to go swimming and stuff because I don't want to go swim around and thing where I'm not the biggest thing swimming. There's things out there that are bigger than you are, you know. So here you go, Brexton. You got a question. Ray says, Brexton, what do you make the Chipotle bowl with? What meat do you use?
I use chicken, chopped up chicken. Sometimes it's either I found a bag of chicken that was already cooked, and you just put it in the microwave. Has the juice inside the bag, and you poke a hole in it, put it in the microwave for about a minute and a half. It's already cooked, and I chop it up and put it in the bowl. Watch my video. I just put it out on Friday or Saturday. Friday. Yeah, Friday. Today's Saturday.
That's what you should have
So
said. That's the answer you should have said was watch my video. I explained it there.
There you go. Explain to it. I found
all
all the ingredients in the last 3 or 4 days, and I still have all the ingredients still left.
When I go to Chipotle, the real Chipotle, I like making mine with the barbacoa meat, the shredded beef.
That's my favorite too. I can get some of that at the store. I'll get the barbacoa too. I like it too.
Yeah.
But you can get like a bag of it. You can get like a bag of the chicken stuff for like $5 and something cents. And I've seen the barbacoa. I think it's like around $7 or $8 for a bag of that. It's all chopped up already. You just have to put it in the microwave and heat it up, and it's all cooked.
Oh yeah, I like that too. I like that, Ray. I like that mole chicken. That's good.
That's good too. Yeah. That does sound good. A friend of mine just bought a brand new grill, and he cooked a brisket last night or yesterday, and now he's going to invite me over tomorrow night for all the leftovers. I said, well, you could have invited me the day he made it. I get to go over for the leftovers tomorrow night.
That's good, though. At least you get something free, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Ralphie says, there's a guy who dropped a GoPro on a fishing pole off various piers in Florida. Now, that's some scary stuff. Oh, I agree there, Ralphie boy. I watched the video of this guy. He was off. I think he was in Texas. I don't know if it was Texas or Florida, but he had these cameras that he could throw out there. And that was pretty interesting because he threw these cameras out there, and then you could see all the fish coming by the bait and stuff. And it's pretty neat, man.
Yeah, there's a live cam all up and down Texas. They have one in Galveston, but now they have them also underwater at the end of a pier. And you can just sit there. All these cameras. There's actually one in Freeport. Now there's down there in the Florida Keys has one. And I was watching it one night, started around 9 o'clock that night. I ended up stopped watching it around 3 or 4 in the morning. But it's like having a giant aquarium on your television. You just watch these fish just swim on by. And it's just really cool to watch.
That's what we need to do. Is somebody needs to look at the hurricane one right now to see if the storm's brewing real bad. That'd be a good way to do it, huh? Watch it if the cameras are still running, you know. Yeah.
How would you do that? Like if you were doing this live right now, that background you have, John, I wonder how we do that with we could have the background in the back with the live camera.
No, I could.
On the hurricane.
I have another way you can do it. I could do. You can't see my main screen, but there's a thing on here that says present, and then you open it up. You could show slides, or you could use the extra camera or a video file, or just share another screen. So that means if I got that screen of the storm, I could share it with you guys and minimize us, and we could see the storm. Yeah. But yeah, you could do stuff like that on StreamYard. That's what's cool.
Well, I might try that out and try for one of my lives one night, especially if there's a storm. If it's a nice night, Monday night, we're going to be out at the lake. But if it's going to be real hot, or I think we have some storms coming in. So hopefully we'll have some nice weather and I can be out the lake. But I got your information now. I'm going to try the horizontal. We'll see what happens.
Well, if you can't do the horizontal, Brexit, just download a copy of the StreamYard. StreamYard works on the phone also. StreamYard is free. It's a free program, and you don't have. You just have to sign up, make an account for it because you're using it. And if you do a live, they give you 20 hours a month free. So you don't do the.
Cool.
Your lives are only about an hour, right? So you can do 20 lives.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out. It's like right now I'm looking at a box and I'm in that square, so I'm trying to figure out how I can turn that sideways, but I can't. There you go.
Yeah,
So-
and StreamYard just has a lot more options. Like you can sit there. Let me see if this will work. Push you off to the side. Let's see. You can put a picture up there and then push the people off to the side where we make us real tiny and stuff. That's the way I like it. There you go. See, now there's the picture of my campsite in California. There you are.
I love that campsite.
Then you're up there in the corner and I'm in the other corner. So that's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
like that.
that's the kind of stuff that you can do with StreamYard, you know. And it's not that
What are
difficult.
StreamYard? Can we do like a live weather thing on live or something like that while we're talking? That would be cool.
Yeah, but I could, but I don't have a good weather stream right now. So
Yeah, I use our channel 5 in Fort Worth. I like their weather thing. I keep it on there all the time. It's pretty accurate. They have a live thing in the Gulf Coast down at the Galveston. They do.
Ray Crum says, "What campsite?" Right here. This is a campsite on the screen. I don't know
like
if you're
that. That's beautiful.
I guess you're seeing it now because I've minimized both of us, and
Yeah.
that's a campsite up in the Carrizo Plains National Monument campsite up there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my van down by the river.
That's
But it's
funny.
free. But Ray, it's free and it's in California and it's beautiful. And it's also the place where, you know, you talk about the wildflowers and all that stuff. I was like a week or two early, but I couldn't help that. But if I would have stayed a couple weeks later, all those hills behind you would be full of like different color flowers and stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do you go to California often, John?
I haven't, but on my trip, I'd like to go back. There's just a couple things I can't stand about California, and that's the gas prices, the government, and the people. So,
Yeah.
the country
the
is
gas. I remember went there 3 years ago. Gas was like $3 and something cents. We went to California. I flew down there. A friend of mine flew me there, take him to the doctor's office and all that stuff. And all of a sudden he was getting gas at $8 and something cents. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? It was like 3 times the price of what we're paying down there.
Well, I'll tell you a story there. And a 909 said, "Do you have plans to come back out this way?" If I do, man, I'll tell you, man, and we could have another cold brewski there, Jeff. But what I was gonna
that would be awesome.
What I was going to say, Brexton, was see this campsite right here in the picture? Behind my van, those mountains back there, you go on the other side of those mountains, that's San Luis Obispo over there. Facing the campground, there's a big valley. The campground is kind of up in the mountains. Then you go back, there's another set of mountains on the other side of the valley. On the other side of that valley, you have to go through this road to get through that. There's a town called McKitrick, okay? McKitrick, California. And it's the home of like one of the biggest oil and gas fields of Chevron that they own there. The whole town, the whole town is like right there on the gas fields and stuff, okay? Gas in that town costs $7 a gallon. Can you believe that? That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, we just dropped to 309. It seems to go. By next week after this holiday weekend, gas all of a sudden tomorrow and the next day will go down to like 289, 290.
Yeah.
As soon as there's a holiday, all of a sudden it jumps up 30 to 40 cents.
I don't know why, but you know, in California, Chevron owns the market with most gas stations and stuff. So you figure that there would be like your local company that would be cheap, like $2.89 for the town and stuff. The town right there where everybody that works there lives there, but no, $7. Well, actually, it was $699.725 or something like that, you know. And that's ridiculous, man. I
Yeah.
got tired of stopping at gas stations, putting in $40 and not even getting a half a tank. I was like, what? You know. Same
Silent
here.
Forgotten. I'm going to try to help you get 1,000 subscribers. Advertise for me, and I want 1,000 subscribers because I want to start collecting Patreon too. I'd like to. I don't know. It won't be much, but it'll help.
Let's see. Mo says it's 4:31 in northern Nevada right now. And then Ralphie Boy says it's
Wow.
350 in Minnesota. Adventure America says it is 289 here in Texas. And that's what it is here in Oklahoma, also 289.
Yeah, we're around 309 right now. 307. I saw 307 earlier, but by tomorrow morning it'll be below $3 tomorrow morning here in Dallas.
Welcome Leah Elizabeth from New York. She's saying it's 450 in New York, so that's not bad.
That's not bad. Hi, Leah.
Here we go. 909 says still 501 at the gas station by my house, and so that's good. So maybe it will go down in California, but you know, it makes you mad. It still makes you mad when you do need gas, and then you're going, oh no. But because I remember when I was leaving California, I was headed towards Needle, and my gas was getting low. Needle's right on the border of California and in Arizona. I just said, the hell with it. I'm going to keep on going. And then I made it to the first gas station in Arizona, and it was 3 something. It was 380 or something. I went, yes, hallelujah, cheap gas again.
I can't get comfortable.
So we got somebody new in here, Leah Elizabeth, excuse me, from New York.
Leah Elizabeth, welcome. Howdy from Texas.
Yeah, Jeff just said California is getting ripped off for sure. And I just heard that last week that you guys got getting more tax. So now like it's $1 something, $1.20 or 30 of the first $1.30 goes to gas is taxed. So that's ridiculous, man. Other than that, you know, it's a beautiful state, man. And nice people like Jeff and his wife out there. I don't know how you guys can do it sometimes, but and also what's his name out there? Out all day adventures. There's some good people. That's Mike and Charla. They came and visited me from San Bernardino. San Bernardino has some good mountains and stuff too, I think. But everything down there where 909 lives, you got to go through mountains and desert and stuff, Brexton. So you got to be prepared.
Wow.
You got to be prepared, you know.
Yeah, I'm just going to come up to Oklahoma and I'm going to pay. I'll buy the gas to California if you just give me a ride to California. I'll ride in the back of your van and I'll just sit there and be happy.
I imagine that'd be real nice to do that, huh?
I'll buy your gas all the way there. I'll just I'll give you about $400 or $500 and say, "Here, take me to California, please."
It's not just that, Brexton. Like for instance, here's another example. Also, one day I didn't want to make no breakfast or nothing. I just wanted to get on the road, so I said, "Well, let me go stop at McDonald's and get some coffee and maybe get an egg McMuffin or something." Okay, so I said,
"Oh, my favorite, yeah."
Okay. So I said, I said, well, look, they have the egg McMuffin meal, and you get a cup of coffee. I'll get that. You get a hash brown, the McMuffin, and a cup of coffee. You know what that cost me? $16.
Oh my word!
Yeah, and I went, man, I'll be glad when I get back to Oklahoma, because if I want to get this in Oklahoma, the same thing is like $7.95 or something. Not even $8.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's under $7.
I was like, how can these people afford it in California? What if one day your wife says, let's take the kids to go to McDonald's for a breakfast? You know, what are you going to do? My God, you know, that's going to be $20 a person. You're going to spend $200 just for breakfast.
I can have breakfast Pop-Tarts. So I'll just bring a toaster, plug it in, and have a Pop-Tart every morning for breakfast, I'm happy.
Well, yeah, you know, I'm not saying like I like to go to McDonald's all the time, but that's the difference in what you're dealing with when you go to California. You know, I mean, anything at McDonald's that costs $16 is too much for me anyway.
That's way expensive. Yeah, that'd eat up my whole budget. If I'm going to take $400 or $500 to go to California, it'd probably be gone in 2 days.
And I'm not sure, but I think that you know, you've all heard about how they say In-N-Out burgers is better. Jeff, tell us what In-N-Out burgers cost now. I think if you get a double In-N-Out burger, I think it's like close to 12 or 13 bucks now or something. But
that's crazy. Yeah, I get the In-N-Out burger, but I'll get it animal style. I learned how to do that. Jeff told me about that. Do it animal style. It has grilled onions on there and makes it so good.
Yeah, they are good though.
Yeah.
Oh, Ray, I hear you talking about the gas points from Kroger and stuff. We don't have that here though, but I don't know if they have Kroger in Texas and stuff. But what I do
but they're not. They're a dime a dozen now. Kroger's used to be everywhere, but they're not as popular as they used to be.
But Ray, what I did is I got the Love's card, the Love's gas stop. You don't have to be a truck driver to use it. You get a Love's card, and every time you use it, you swipe the card when you go to the register. You get 10 cents off a gallon. Okay, plus you know you get deals on all the food and drinks and stuff too. So that's pretty good. So yeah, Silent Forgotten said the $14.99 combos are here at McDonald's. That's crazy, you know.
That is crazy.
It is crazy, man.
The combos here are less than $8. You get a drink, a side, and a sandwich. Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to spend $15 on a meal at McDonald's, what the heck is the cost of the price of the regular place that you go inside that's nice and you go order your meal? What's that going to be like? $30, you know?
Yeah.
But you know, that's the way, that's the world we're living in right now, and that's what we gotta make the best of it right now. So
but yeah, I'll come up there. I'll ride with you to California, John. I'll go with you. I'll buy all the gas if you just take me to California.
You'd love that, huh?
I'd love it.
I can get rid of you real easy. I just take you to LA and drop you off. Bye.
Hey, don't turn into Scott and put me in your trunk.
Is that what he did, or is that what he said?
No, he did. That's what when I first met him, that was that first 20 minutes after I got in the car with him. We were going down this little road in front of our house down towards Dealey Plaza, downtown Dallas. And first thing out of his mouth, he said, "You don't know me from a hill of beans. I could just kill you and put you in my trunk right now." And then we both looked at each other and we just started laughing. So that's why I run that running joke on his lives. That's the first thing he ever said to me, is about killing me and putting me in his trunk.
Okay, I'll be nice to you.
I never met the man ever before. I just talked to him on the phone. That was it. That night before.
Okay, I won't mention to anybody about what you did in graveyards then, Bricks.
Oh yeah, oh my word! Who's talking? Is Randy in here?
Brexton was filming a video.
I had to go. I was with Randy that whole day. We were doing something up north.
He was filming a video in a cemetery, and he had to go pee, and he goes, "Pee's right there." I went, "Nah."
Oh, I did, and I did another video after that. The video's called "The Pea Tree." I had to. It was an important. And then the bad thing about the whole thing on the video, if you watch it, me and Randy were talking. I said, Randy says, "I can't believe you did that." And then we see a police car. We thought it was a police car coming through the cemetery. And I see the lights heading towards us. Randy looked at me and I looked at him. I think I'm going to jail. And then the guy comes up with the security. It was a security guy. And it was after 6 o'clock. He says, "Guys, y'all mind following us? We're about to close the cemetery." And we said, "Yeah." And Randy looked at me and we laughed so hard about that. He says, "I can't believe you peed in the cemetery." I said, "I had to go. I didn't ask you to go one time that whole day." He didn't like to stop. He just wanted to film all day. Oh my word.
Here you go. Brexton, if John takes you to California,
so now Randy holds that up. So I did a video. That's funny. I like about the Santa suit. That was funny.
Brixton, yeah, the Santa suit all the way. That'd be funny. Yeah, I'd like to see, I'd like to see you walk down the street, Barstow, California, in a Santa suit. Oh man, you wouldn't make it, Brixton.
I've got my Santa suits all ready to go. I think I have my first Santa is going to be in first week in September. I have a Santa thing they're going to be doing, and I'm going to be sitting there for about 3 hours.
In September? September is
they're doing a September sale, some kind of a pre-Christmas. They want to get rid of all their Christmas decorations and all that stuff, and so they're going to have me sit there in this big shop. But I'm getting $250 for 3 hours just to sit there.
Yeah, well, I'd do it too then.
I gotta tell you a funny story real fast. We were at this last summer. I was at some kind of an antique store somewhere in McClendon, Chisholm, Texas. And so I was sitting there I was Santa Claus, and they had me there for about 4 or 5 hours. And I was just sitting there, and I saw this couple come in, and they were walking around and just looking and everything. And I didn't even think about it. And I hadn't moved, but all of a sudden I was just sitting there and standing there. And all of a sudden the lady walks over and is looking at something right beside me. And all of a sudden I said, "How are you today?" And I scared the crap out of her. She didn't know. She thought I was a mannequin. I didn't mean to scare her. It was the most hilarious thing you ever saw in your life. I felt so bad. She screamed bloody murder. They gave her like 20% off her merchandise. But I thought that she bought like an antique lamp or something like that. But it was hilarious. I said, "I'm going to start moving from now on." I just sat there because I was tired. I didn't know. I saw her, but I thought she knew I wasn't a mannequin.
Yeah, I like those little videos where they have they think that the little kids think they're statues. They're sitting there, they're standing there, and all of a sudden the kids go.
Yes, I love those. Yes.
Then they move. And,
yeah, I think it's great. I like the guy that dresses up like a hedge, and he'll sit there on the streets, and all of a sudden they'll walk by, and the hedge reach out and jumps at them. I like those.
Really, Jeff, you're right. It's not even Halloween yet.
I know, but hey, when I got called for a September gig, I'm taking that's $250. That's tax free. I don't have to claim that. That's all free money.
Yeah.
My last year's gigs, by the time I finished in December, I did about $2,300 worth of Santa. I was really proud of that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
I just take whatever, especially the house calls. I have a new card now. I wish I could find a copy of it, show it to you. I have a new card. On the front part of the card, it has my Santa gig and my phone number. On the back, it has my website, Texas Adventures with Brixton, and also my Brecky53@gmail.com, my website thing, or my email. And so now I've been passing out. I bought like 3,000 of them, and it was like $14.99. So I've been passing those out like crazy. That's when that lady called me about September. She saw the card and she's going to call me.
Yeah, I like that movie too. Bad Santa. Bad Santa. That's a funny one.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah. Hiking with Jackie Boy.
Yeah.
Where y'all from?
They're from Texas too. They're.
Oh, okay.
That's the one I told you earlier that he hikes with his.
Oh, yeah. Anybody close to Dallas, I'd like to, if you're doing a filming location close to Dallas, as long as it's within about 50 miles around the Dallas area. My car is not the best in the world. I got a Saturn Aura. They don't make them anymore. 2008. It's the last of my stepdad's car. He gave it to me, and I'm trying to live it out as long as it can. But so I'll do, if any of y'all want to come to Dallas, or I can meet you somewhere. Like I always tell John, I'll meet you somewhere up on the border and come find you. I'd love to do a video with you. I'll just sit back in the background, let you do the videoing, or I'll talk. You know me, I can talk. I'll talk your ear off.
Hiking with Jackie Boy's done a lot of collab videos with a bunch of people there, and he likes to go hiking or walking through the nice parks and stuff. That's what kind of stuff.
That's nice. As long as it's not a long distance. I'm pretty good about hiking, but as long as it's not a long distance and I can bring a chair and sit down about every 30 minutes.
Well, Well, I told you this already, Brexton, but that big boy train is coming down to Dallas Fort Worth. It's up there going through Nevada and on the way to California right now. But when it finishes, it's coming back down this way, and it's coming down toward Dallas Fort Worth. So that
what
big
kind
boy,
of train is that? What are you talking? What kind of train is that you're talking about?
It's called the Big Boy 4014. Google it. It's 4014 is the number of it. It's a steam powered engine. It's like 3 times the size of any normal train. The big,
wow! I'd love to see that. I'll watch for that.
It like huffs and puffs, blah, 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 and just it's pretty amazing just to see it. And they just have like a couple of them, and they take a trip. They started in Wyoming, but I think they're going to end up in Fort Worth. But you need to go film that and make video of that, because that would get you thousands.
I'll do it. I'll do it as long as I know when they're in Fort Worth. I'll be there that whole day watching. I'll film everything.
I'm going to catch it also. I'm going to catch it and film some of it too. If I don't, if I don't get it to stop somewhere in Oklahoma, then I'll just follow it down there and go down there and catch it. You know.
There you go.
There you go. Hiking with Jackie Boy. Hiking with Jackie Boy said he'll be in Marfa, Texas on Labor Day weekend. There you go. Go down there.
I've been to Marfa. I like Marfa, Texas. I've been down there before where those famous lights are, the Marfa lights. Pretty cool.
Then he said maybe next year I may go to Dinosaur Valley State Park. So I don't know where that is, but see,
there's one down in there's a dinosaur park down in Glen Rose, Texas. That's a pretty cool place. I've been there. That's only about an hour and a half from here. That's a pretty cool park. They actually have real dinosaur tracks in the lake, in the river down there.
And here, the Silent Forgotten just wrote this. I missed that. If I ever get to Texas, I'll film with you, Brexton.
All right, man. Just keep me informed.
Yeah.
You got my email address. I'll put up my email address on my website for you can keep me informed of where you're at and everything. For sure, I'll come find you. My next big project, I keep talking about it. I'm going to do it is down there. I want to go where who was the famous rock star singer that died in DeKalb, Texas? What's his name? His Ozzy and Ricky Nelson.
Yeah, Ricky Nelson.
His plane crashed down there. They won't let you visit the site where it crashed, but they have a museum downtown that I want to go. They have part of the plane inside the museum. You can actually see where they were all sitting in the cockpit in that area. So I'd like to go see that. So
can you name one song by Ricky Nelson?
Hello, Mary Lou. Yep. Goodbye, Heart. That's the only one I know.
Or Bye Bye Love, or
there you go. Oh yeah.
Garden Party was his last hit. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to watch the Ozzy and Harriet show all the time growing up.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep it on going for another 10 more minutes because that'll make 3 hours. So,
wow, cool.
Silent Forgotten knows Garden Party. That was a good song. Garden Party was his version of Bye Bye American Pie song. He sings a lot about everybody else in Garden Party. So,
yeah, I got him on I have a Spotify channel on my television, and a lot of times I'll go down there and I'll punch up Ricky Nelson. So I have a Ricky Nelson mix, and he'll go through and play a lot of his songs. And while I'm laying here trying to go to sleep at night, I'll put Ricky Nelson on there or something like that. It's kind of cool.
How about Richie Valens? Haven't you gone to see? Was that in Waco also?
Richie Valens died. I forgot where that is. I've always wanted to go to that plane crash site too.
But he died somewhere else. But his hometown was they got a memorial of him down in Texas somewhere.
I'll have to go look at that and see where that's at. Yeah.
Yeah.
I found out where I want to go see where Ellie Mae is buried. She's buried in Louisiana somewhere. I want to go see that. What's her name? I forgot her name. Who played Ellie Mae? She's buried there.
Yeah, I liked her. I liked that show. That was pretty good.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of good things I want to go see and all this stuff. I know one thing I'd like to go when I go to California. Somebody just dropped me off at the Hollywood Cemetery because I've seen everybody. Scott does them. Everybody does the Hollywood Cemetery. I just want to be dropped off there for about 3 hours, and I'll just walk around because I can watch everybody's video and find out exactly where all the graves are. And I'll just go visit those.
Brexton, look, Adventure America said, hey, I will be in Marfa for the Marfa Lights Festival also. So if you go down there for that festival, you get to meet Adventure America and Hiking with Jackie Boy. See?
Oh, wow.
You guys will have
Are they going to be coming through? Hey, I could ride with you if you're coming through Dallas. Pick me up.
I think
my car ain't going to make that. My car won't make that. I'm afraid to drive my car long distances. The furthest I'll go is I'll probably drive it to Austin, maybe, or Waco.
Catch a bus.
Martha's about a 9 to 10 hour drive.
Catch a bus. They're real cheap now.
Yeah, I could do that. I guess. Then I have to rent. Then I have to rent a car to get around.
Oh, look, and Jason's going to be there too. Jason's Texas Adventure. Man, it's going to be a YouTube party.
Oh my word, John! You want to go, John? Come on down, pick me up. Let's go.
yeah. Are you going to go, John? Come and pick me up on the way.
There you go, John. Come on down. That's what Randy's going to do. He's either going to drive down here from Georgia, Randy Big Bake on the Move, or he's going to fly in, rent a car, but he's going to pick me up and then drive me on down to Waco. We're going to finish up his recordings down there. Then also I can't tell you about this. One of these videos I did, he's going to do a better job on it, on somebody who I'll just say, I can't say the name, but I can tell you she killed her 2 sons and she's serving in a lifetime. She's actually on the death row for 6. She's been on there for now. She's on her 6th appeal. That's all I can say.
Jeff said he has a video on Randy Rhodes. That's cool.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah. We only live 20 minutes down the road from where the Von Erichs are buried, and the place where the cemetery where I peed. It's about 20 minutes down the road.
Now you admit it openly.
Oh, I do admit it. I'll admit it. I'm sorry. I know where the tree is. I drive by that tree all the time. My roommate Steve always says, Brexton, quit showing me that tree. I said, well, there, I can't help it. That's it right there. That made me famous. That's why I did a video. You'll have to go watch it. I think it's called The Pea Tree. I don't mind. I think during the whole video, I don't mention Randy. But now he's already said, yeah, I already know, Brexton. Everybody knows that I'm making sure everybody knows that you did that in the cemetery. I said, I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. But you wouldn't stop and let me go to the bathroom. He drove me all around. We were up in North Texas somewhere. We went over to see Bonnie and Clyde's graves. We went and saw Stevie Ray Vaughan's grave. We did all this stuff. And then all of a sudden, we were at a cemetery at the Von Erichs. I went to Von Erichs. He went and saw, the Von Erichs. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I got to go.
Do you have a video on Stevie Ray Vaughan?
Yes, I do.
Do you really?
It should be there. It should be a Stevie Ray Vaughan video in there. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go watch it.
Yeah, it's a really good video. It's really cool to find. It's real easy. He actually has his own island. When you go in, you go straight all the way to the very back, and you'll see it's called Vaughan Island. And it's like a whole entire circle, and he has his mom and dad buried there. He's got this beautiful, huge cemetery stone that people put guitar picks on all day. It's really cool. So, yeah, it's pretty neat. I got that. I know where Oswald's buried. I could take you out there and see that. It's kind of boring, Oswald grave, because they broke the original marker 5 years after he died. I got killed. They pulled them. They were going to take him out because they wanted to exhume the body just to make sure the FBI was checking something. And when they did, the original headstone was lifted up and it broke in half. So it's in some kind of museum somewhere. They put another tombstone there. It just says Oswald. That's it. The original actually had his date of birth and death. But it's in some kind of museum now. I don't know where it's at. It may be in that. I'm not sure where it's at then. But yeah, the Texas Theater is now open where they arrested Oswald. It's now open as a movie theater, and also they do shows. we're going to go see here in about 2 months. There's some special show that's going to be shown there at Texas Theater about the whole Oswald thing, and they're actually going to have a film strip of where they arrested him. And they don't have the original seat there, but they have a place that says this is where the seat was when Oswald was arrested at the Texas Theater. So, yeah, I did a video. That's what I did with a video with Scott. We did it on that one with Scott on tape. We also went to the place where that police officer where Oswald shot. Uh-oh. Did we lose? I lose everybody?
No, I was doing this present screen. See if it worked.
Oh, okay. I like that screen. I'm talking. Look at me. I'm talking. I told you I can talk your head off.
Remember, that's how you were asking if I could show you something else on the screen. So.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Problem is,
I'll shut up now. You can talk.
Problem is, I don't know how to turn it off now. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Dimebag Daryl is also buried in Texas. Okay.
Yeah. He's over there buried by the ballpark at Arlington where the Rangers play and the Dallas Cowboys play. He's buried over there. Over there. It's actually close to, the famous Amber Alert, the little girl Amber Hagerman. She's actually has a memorial there too. She's buried there. They never found her killer. So there's a memorial there for Amber Hagerman. It's kind of really nice. Dimebag, yeah. There's also a restaurant that Scott did in his video when he visited Dimebag with some girl out there in Arlington. There's a restaurant out there in Arlington. It's decorated all year. I did a video on it just recently. It's decorated all year round Christmas. Mm-hmm. And inside is a memorial to Dimebag Daryl and his whole family because there's a memorial inside that restaurant to them. So, yeah. Walk hurts my fingers.
I'm probably going to shut it down here real quick. So, I appreciate everybody coming in, man. I didn't realize I was going to be on for 3 hours. All I did was come in
thank you for letting me come in. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I just came in and was complaining about the vertical and the horizontal where people are already saying, people are saying YouTube has stopped letting you do it, It's not right, so.
Yeah.
So,
well, I tried it last Monday. I got on there and I got right in there and I pressed that button, but I couldn't get it to do it still. So I'm doing something wrong.
Because
I'll watch your video to show me how to do it.
You probably hit live before you adjusted anything. You have to do everything before you hit the live button, So that's what I like about a StreamYard is when you make a live on StreamYard, it says go live, and then when you hit the go live button, it says are you sure go live.
Yeah, I remember that. I saw that. Yeah.
So. Thank you all for coming in. Troy and Angela, if you guys are still watching, thank you. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Ray, thank you for stopping in, watching everything, and all of you, man. Appreciate all of you guys, man. You guys are what keeps this channel going, man. It's pretty cool. Love you guys for supporting me, man. I
hope I get to see y'all in Marfa if John comes to pick me up.
One thing I was gonna say before I left is my next big thing that I'm gonna do with YouTube is I'm gonna try to get I'm pushing for 1 million views, man, but I'm up to I'm close to 600,000 now. I broke that 525,000 or whatever it was, but now I'm going for 600,000. And heck with it. We're going for 1 million views, man. That's cool, man. It's
awesome,
better,
man. Awesome.
It's better whenever you have something like that to shoot for,
Yeah, that's awesome.
But thank you, Chris, Silent Forgotten. I appreciate it, man. I love all your videos and all your commentary you have in here. Joanne, Ralphie boy, Jeff, thanks for stopping in. Everybody, man, all you people and all the people that were in here earlier, thanks a lot for coming, man. And Brexton, I appreciate you, man. What do you got to say?
Thank you, Silent Forgotten. He's going to give me a shout out. I like that. Thank you.
I'll give you
one.
I'll give you the last 30 seconds. Go ahead, Brexton.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much. I really appreciate everybody, and thank you very much. Help me reach my help me reach my 1,000 for I can get my Patreon. And other than that, I thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, and watch my videos and watch John's videos. They're awesome. Yeehaw!
Thanks, Brixton. Okay, man, we're gonna end this. Okay, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night, everybody. Love you, man. Bye.